You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance at its best.
My name is Vanessa, and I ask tough questions.
Hey, it's Go. You know we stay lit, and you know why you here. So let's get it.
Yep, it's your boy Jerrythagreat, and guess what you listening to? You already know because you clicked on our faces. It's the Dignified Delinquents podcast, and we are back in the building, man. Energy high than a motherfucker right now. But first and foremost, I gotta say this. I want to do this. I want to say RIP to one of the GOATs, one of the legends in the hip hop game, that damn DMX,
yes,
man. RIP
yes,
to DMX. RIP to DMX, man. But my dog's at Bravado.
Nobody else like him though.
And no, that voice, that raspiness of his voice, nobody else, man. Rest in peace. His spirit, his soul. My dearest Aaliyah. You know, everybody can't do that like he did it.
No, man.
He's at peace. He's at peace right now, man. So God bless him. God protect him. God bless his family. God protect his family and his 15 kids, man. Rest in peace to DMX. Vasco, tell the people what they already know.
Yo, what it is, what it do. It's your boy Sko, aka I am VSJ, aka that kid, aka the best vlogger and
lover.
You know, man. And I am doing extremely well.
It is good to see you, man.
Yeah.
I was watching old videos and I noticed.
What you noticed?
I noticed. See, I just did it because we was recording earlier. I had to cut and come.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that.
Same thing. I was gonna say it. They know that they know we be fucking up sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, I noticed the first time. I remember the first time when that was born. The best vlogger and lover was born.
Talking about on here and how it happened.
Yeah, you didn't like it at all.
Yeah, no, I didn't want no parts of it. But now look at us.
It sounds smooth now.
Look at us here.
It look like it's good. The best vlogger and
lover.
You know.
Who would have known? Who would have known?
Who would have thunk it?
I bet what they don't know.
What?
Who beside you?
The lovely
they know
Ness.
Nessa said they know.
Y'all know.
They know.
Y'all don't just come and watch for these two.
Oh,
ain't no way.
They know who the main event is.
Ain't no way.
No, we couldn't do this show without Vanessa. I can tell you that much right now.
My mom literally just gave you credit like yesterday.
She did.
Like 2 days ago. She was like, yeah.
Shout out, Mom.
She was like, I love y'all show, but Vanessa, she the one that keep y'all grounded. She the one that bring y'all back when y'all want to get off too much. Cause sometimes you and Jerry can just talk about nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Nothing. Shit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
What your mama said about me?
Basically that we just be rambling.
Look at him.
What your mama said about me?
I did good too.
She said
That's how the kids
that you was a great captain, that you lead your ship very well.
Thank you, mama.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. I'm gonna send you some flowers. I'm gonna send you a flower.
I put 5 on Jerry flowers.
Yeah, she gonna put 5 on them. We gonna send them to you for Mother's Day. That's what we'll do.
Okay.
Them flowers.
Yeah, flower.
You
ain't gotta be lonely at flowers.com.
This was a thing.
1-800-flowers.com.
You just unlocked the memory.
Yeah.
We're talking about different flowers.
I know. Hey, did y'all?
Hey.
No, I wasn't saying like Miss Loretta. I wasn't saying that.
No, I'm just talking about these different flowers. I caught this shit late. What kind of flower you talking about?
The same kind you like?
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, I get what you saying.
We ain't giving that to my mama.
No, I'm lost. The cereal. Mama be like, this ain't the kind of cereal I eat.
What is this?
Speaking of mamas, Sunday was a good day for mamas, for daddies, for grandparents, for old heads. Godmamas. Were y'all watching the battle, the Earth, Wind, and Fire versus the Isley brothers battle?
Yes.
I did not.
Absolutely.
I could not tune in.
Well, not the whole thing.
I watched the whole 4 hours.
That thing was going.
The whole 4.
I stopped watching for a second, came back. I was like, damn, this shit's still going.
I learned so much during that battle. Mm-hmm. I learned so much.
What you learned?
I learned that the Isley brothers is the only group that had a hit record in 5 consecutive decades. Mm-hmm. Like 70s, 80s, 90s. No, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Oh, so they was coming hard like that.
Had a hit, at least one hit every decade. Only group to ever do that. Probably only person to ever do it too. I learned that Choosy Lover by the Isley Brothers was written in the compliment form to True Devotion by Earth, Wind, and Fire. So Earth, Wind, and Fire's True Devotion is true devotion. Blessed all the children.
Right.
Choosy love is choosy lover. Yeah. Girl, I'm so proud of you.
Wow.
So I was like, I learned so much shit. Steve Harvey, you did an amazing job, sir, hosting that show. People were tired of Steve.
People were so mad at Steve on Twitter.
They was tired of his stories. I enjoyed his stories.
I didn't.
But you like Steve.
I love Steve.
Yeah,
I'm a Steve. But no, but do you listen to his radio show? All right, that's enough class for Steve.
I was gonna say.
This audience is class forever.
But on his radio show, what he said was that Steve Harvey Morning Show. What he said was that Earth, Wind, and Fire didn't know that they were supposed to come on. Like Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers didn't know that it was supposed to be like a battle of your song, like go.
Okay.
So they were coming on and they were initially was just gonna like play a song and then talk about it. Like, I wrote this song in the summer of, and so that's what they were doing. So Steve was supposed to be like in the middle, and like when they wasn't talking, it was his job to talk.
Okay.
So when they went to intermission, Switch Beats called him and was like, "Hey Steve, I need y'all to pick up the pace a little bit. They need to perform a little bit, go out there and dance, do a little something, and stop calling D nice. Call him D nice, please."
He was talking a lot though. I would have rather just heard more stories from the two of them.
Yeah.
Than hear Steve ramble on. And I do like Steve, and I like Steve's morning show, and I think he has good stories.
You just felt like it turned to more of a Steve show?
Almost.
Okay.
Like he was like the third act.
He was living his life though. I gotta give him that.
Steve.
Life.
He was living his life. I wasn't mad at a penny that he did.
Yeah, I couldn't be mad at him.
I wasn't mad at him. But one of his stories got me to thinking though. He said that Earth, Wind, and Fire was basically the soundtrack for his life, like growing up. That's the music that he was in high school on. The music that he got his
jumped
first
up
girl
for every
from.
one of their songs.
Yeah,
if I was the Isley, I would have been like, "What dang?"
This nigga's right. So it made me think a little bit, and I was thinking, Vasco, I don't know for you what it would be, but like for me and Vanessa, those early 2000s. We had some good R&B songs in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like we had some good R&B songs. Oh. I always say that R&B music best years are the 70s, in this order, the 70s, the 90s, and then the early 2000s.
I ain't gonna argue music with Jerry.
Okay, please don't, because I got facts, nigga.
7 playlists.
17.
17 playlists, each of them from a different era.
So
what album raised us?
What album? It depends on who you talking to and who you asking. What album made me realize what love really was and how love felt was Usher's Confession.
Okay.
Can you handle it if I go there, baby, with you? That Usher and not even the title songs. Talking about Usher's confessions when he I can handle it.
That was the first concert I ever went to, and I went in an Airbrush t-shirt with my best friend Megan and her little sister and our moms. And yeah, we was like 9 years old. But that's the first album that I learned cover to cover. Probably stole it from my big sister.
Usher's Confessions?
Usher's Confessions.
Usher's My Boo with Alicia Keys.
I hated that song though. I
That
think
was
because
a
the radio
bop.
ran
Played it
it
so
into
much.
the ground. But I hated it. I was telling Jerry before the show we're not going to compare groups here. Okay, I'm not saying that this group is better than. I'm just
all-time group. It's an all-time.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying when it comes to albums that everybody rushed to and memorized, nobody beats Pretty Ricky.
Nobody beats Pretty Ricky?
I won't say nobody beats Pretty
Okay.
Ricky, but that is an album that
Is memorable.
all of us knew, cover to cover, male, female. We was all singing it.
When Pretty Ricky said, "Can I put a little bit of pressure on you?" I was like, "Oh shit, let me talk to her."
Grind on me.
Or when they came back and said, "You say it's because of my age, girl, but age ain't nothing but a number."
Y'all used to be in the
Get to
church
know
choir.
House.
It ain't nothing but a number. You don't let me feel that boy. We're gonna turn it to Steve in this bitch.
Stop. You know how he did when we go to singing.
Oh my
When we
God.
all go to singing.
You are
That's
right
what
about
I'm listening to on the ride
that.
home.
That's the song that made. I was in 8th grade. I was on a bike. I wrote those lyrics down to that song. Put it in my bag.
Shut your mouth. No, you did not. And then roll to the girl's
And
house.
rolled to Keisha Barnes' house. And I told her daddy, I said, I got Keisha's homework. And it was the lyrics. And she said, "Jerry, that was the sweetest thing anybody ever did."
Steve,
For me."
come get him.
That's what Steve Harvey said on the battle. But yeah, man, if you haven't watched it, go watch the replay. It was a great battle.
I bet.
And it made me like, I said for me, my Earth, Wind, and Fire is Avant and Jamie Foxx. Those
I love
albums.
Avant.
Ho.
Yeah.
Ho.
I can't do too much wrong.
I only got 4 minutes. But Vasco don't know. What for you, what would be R&B? Like what?
I was gonna say, like, I remember growing up on Lovers and Friends.
See, you all
Tell me
off.
again, man. What?
You was off. Lover. You was off when you
Bro,
said
I
that
don't
song.
sing. I don't sing though. That's how I go.
I made money.
It was Tell Me Again, but you was on melody with Tell Me Again.
Yeah.
Could we be
Lovers and Friends?
There you go. Okay, yeah.
Look, baby.
Yeah.
So that's what you know?
Yeah.
What else do you know?
Off the spot. Oh no.
You know why I say that?
I don't know who would really be classified for me because I ain't.
There's not that many R&B artists.
Yeah.
For you, because you kind of grew up in that Young Money era, and when Young Money was birthed, R&B kind of died right there. Like they kind of put a halt to all that R&B slow singing shit. When rappers started singing, when Drake came out, that shit kind of died.
R&B really.
That shit kind of ended right
Who
there.
stayed afloat? Neo,
Trey Songz, Chris Brown.
Yeah, you can't forget
Tyrese tried to do a couple of things, but other than that,
I mean,
would they
Jasmine
count
Sullivan in there.
Jasmine,
Would they count Jacquees as R&B?
Jacquees don't. They would, but
I love Jacquees.
Jacquees.
I say Jacquees all the damn time.
But hey,
No, I do not count him as
5'2".
Who?
Is he 5'2"?
I don't know. I know he look.
He's
he'll be right
5'2".
here. I love Jacquees though.
That's Lloyd. Lloyd was hot when we had R&B songs, man.
Lloyd was.
We had real R&B songs. Oh, Mario. Oh, touch.
Mario.
I've been having visions. Fantasies. Well, Mario came out with Icebox, nigga.
Oh yeah.
I got Icebox.
I love the old album.
Because your mom and daddy them you listen to it.
Nah, they used to play the whole on the radio all the time.
Okay, well, there you go.
Because you got to think about it. I was born in 1999. So I heard the tail end of all these like fire ass R&B songs, but like I couldn't tell you just off top of the dome like this, and the third. Like
you don't know Incomplete by Cisco, huh?
Ooh. Without
that shit'll make you kick your whole car door off. You would kick. You would kick your whole goddamn car door off the hinges. When Cisco starts singing Incomplete,
okay,
you would throw some shit.
I'm feeling very strong emotions. What are you feeling right now?
But Incomplete, I was young when that song came out though too. Your perfume, your sexy lingerie. Girl, I remember it just like it was on yesterday. A Thursday, you told me you had fallen in love. I wasn't sure that I was. I spend a year, winter, summer, spring, and fall. But being with you makes me.
Don't nobody want. That's not.
That ain't what they say. I messed up.
That's not what they here for.
Whoa!
That ain't what y'all here for.
I'm sorry.
Just a little taste.
Give them a whole concert.
Now you can't sing for the next 7 minutes. Okay.
You know what, bro?
Y'all heard them notes though? I was harmonizing.
You
regular people on the show looking like this ain't what the fuck I signed up for.
This ain't what the job, but y'all know.
Don't forget the lyrics. Y'all something know.
So that y'all have a good Easter because Easter was this past weekend too. Did y'all enjoy y'all Easter? What y'all do?
I did. I just kicked it with my shorty. We went to. I really want to play video games. I've been having this strange urge to go to an arcade lately. I don't know why. Don't ask, but. She was like, you know they have a Dave & Buster's around. I said, what?
You ain't been to that.
I didn't know it was one around here. The last time I've been to Dave & Buster's, I was legit, and it was in Atlanta. So when she said it was one around here, I said, where at? She's like, 20 minutes. I said, oh yeah, that's what we doing today.
Aww.
That's what we doing today. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we went out to Dave & Buster's, had a good time. Then we ate a little bit, and yeah, for the most part. But we didn't forget what the day was all about. But we didn't have a way of celebrating it, so we just kind of celebrated together.
Okay.
So
that's what y'all did for Easter.
I thought about going to church.
Okay.
I didn't go, but I did. I thought it.
You thought about it. That's good that you thought about it.
And I played gospel in the morning while I got ready. But
that's a little devotional.
Yeah. I made a Easter basket for my god baby. I'm trying to do better with my nieces and nephews.
You got a god baby?
Godchildren. Yeah, I have a godson.
It's my son.
Stepping up into that role, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
All you niggas is my sons.
I spent $50 on that Easter basket.
Oh, okay. You balling.
I did. And then we went over there, spent the day. She cooked and met my boyfriend. And
For the first time? Mm-hmm. Okay, she liked him.
How was that experience?
everybody, it's almost irritating. Everybody loves him. Like, nobody ever has anything bad to say about him.
Well, what they really said to your face?
But I'm sure for me, I'm sure people probably be saying a little bit of shit.
They ain't gonna say it to him.
I think they, I don't think they might.
I don't know if they gonna say it to him.
I think they might.
You don't know my family.
I don't care because I'm here.
You know, I don't like your little girlfriend, especially like if y'all been together for like a long time, like a year.
We just and we fresh, so
Yeah.
you know people still maybe
Getting to know.
trying to get in your ear a little bit, but no,
Yeah.
nobody has anything bad to say about it.
Hey, I don't know. I'm gonna call you over here. I don't know if I really am.
You letting that girl live that rent free?
That's what. Oh,
Probably
now
they
they
say.
could say that.
They definitely
Now,
say
that's
that.
definitely something that they'll say.
You right.
So nephew, she ain't paying nothing.
None at all. None. No, I got it.
Then they say, "You better than me."
He's probably had that conversation with several people.
I bet he has. That's like the guy on Twitter today that you told to retweet this tweet every damn day.
Shut up, dog, man.
Oh, that's one of your friends?
That's one of my social media friends. You know,
Okay.
people that
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
been
Never
following
met him.
forever.
Yeah, never met him in
Yeah, I
real
met him.
life.
He actually came out and talked to my kids one time about
Okay.
he does real estate. So he works for himself. He's
Gotcha.
one of our peers, but
Can I tell you what he said? I'm gonna read the tweet. I'm gonna read my response to the tweet. Vasco,
you responded to him?
Yeah, I responded to him, and he responded back to me. And he responded back to me.
Social media is so great.
So his tweet was his initial tweet was there was a Twitter thing, and it said, "What's your most controversial opinion that will have your Twitter in shambles?" And he said, when I said women shouldn't have to pay bills out of their own pocket or split major what's that word, teacher? Expenditures. There you go. I was gonna say dentures. In a marriage, because if that's the case, she could have stayed at her parents' house instead of marrying you as the man. A lot of men were masked. So I said, this sounds good. Until you get a mortgage, car notes, have kids in daycare, need a new set of tires, oil changes, grocery, one of them babies let the sink run over in the night, and now the border bill is $500. You get laid off, all of that. But it's cute. It's a cute tweet or whatever.
Oh no, you
that's
didn't.
fine.
No, the cute tweet.
Yeah, I said, but it's a cute tweet or whatever.
It's a cute tweet.
And then,
But out here in real life, we can't do shit like that.
But then he responded back to me and he said, all of these examples boil down to finances, and that isn't an issue for me. I promise. I appreciate you being a good sport and coming out though.
Hey.
So I told her.
Oh, you went back again.
I did. I ain't gonna find it though.
Oh my
I ain't gonna find it because I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing too crazy.
Shout out my dog there.
But his response to me let me further know that he's single.
Oh, he is single.
Yeah,
I think he's single. I don't know his life like that.
He's definitely single from his response.
But his response
And not married. Single, not married, and ain't just take care of himself. And looks good on social media because he can say that shit on social media and then whatever. Because
that's all nice.
I had
Everything you said is
a
nice.
whole collage of people come behind me and like my tweet. Well, not like the tweet, but like message me like, "Hey, Jerry, this some real shit." Like the tweet, repost the tweet, all that shit. So, because I don't know a man. I don't know a lot of men in America that does that. And that's you got a good one. And a lot of men in America that can do that.
Are you? Maybe it's just the men that you're around and that are in your circle, because there are men who probably don't know any men who make their wives pay bills.
I can guarantee you, if you talk to a man that's married with kids, multiple kids, and life's trials and tribulations are hitting their ass every day, they probably got some different situations.
You're regular, average, living at or below the poverty line people like we are. But if you go to
At or below, I'm not at or
regular
below.
people, because you don't have any kids yet. But if you had kids,
I wouldn't be at or below. I don't
think you would be at, but maybe
I'll be a little above it.
A little above.
I ain't trying to
a
false
little
flex
above. You wouldn't be that
above.
far. I don't know. Never mind. Let me get out your pockets. I'm going off of what I think.
I'm talking about my household though. Household, not just me. Household.
Right, your household.
Yeah,
but if y'all had 4 kids, y'all might not be that far away from child care assistance or food assistance and things like that. Would you disagree?
I would disagree.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. I worked in the nonprofit field, so I know what the income
I know a little bit about
limits
what
and
you're talking
things.
about.
Yeah, I get you, but yeah.
But so I'm just saying there are circles of people, and right now I'm in this circle who, yes, it is uncommon for the man to pay for everything, but there are circles of people, definitely.
It's you in the minority.
A lot of circles,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I'm trying to get my way into these circles where that's the norm, truthfully. And what he said is kind of true as bad as it sounds, and I'm not going for it. The man should pay for everything. That's not what I think. That's just.
But you okay with it?
That's just what happens in my life. Yeah, and if he did, and if the woman had a lot more money and she was down to pay for everything, I don't like that.
I wouldn't like that either.
You wouldn't be comfortable with that?
Hell no. I don't know a man in America that would. I don't personally know.
I'm getting back to. I could still be living with my daddy.
You could.
And my daddy would absolutely welcome me with open arms, and I would have my own space
Would you be comfortable doing that? As a 27-year-old black female in America if single, you want to run these streets.
As much as everyone hates for me to say yes.
You'd be comfortable?
Kind of. Like I was thinking about this today because there are women who, and shout out to them, that are like, you got to be independent and have all your own and everything. And I want all my own and everything, and I've had all my own, and I can have all my own right now if I wanted it. But I didn't grow up, you know. I'm not flexing. I'm just saying.
No, that was a good flex. That was good.
A lot of women have been pushed out of the home. Sure. Like their mom said, "Oh, you too old to live here," and dad maybe wasn't there to help them out. But that wasn't my situation. I could still go back to my mama's house today if I wanted to, and I could still go back to my daddy's house today if I wanted to.
Which we should normalize, I think, in the black community. I think in the black community, we got to stop saying 18, you grown, get out, because that's something that we always see. But truthfully, I'm gonna answer for me. If shit fell to shit, and I was single. Could I go home to my mama's house? My mama will welcome me with open arms. Would I go home to my mama's house?
No, I'm not going to go back home.
Or would I feel like, I don't want to say comfortable, but comfortable doing that? Probably not. Not out here, not single me.
But I'd rather go back home and stack to buy a house than to go rush and get an apartment and just paying rent and living paycheck to paycheck.
For sure, I give you that. For sure.
So sound like me.
What you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, like, because I'm low key in that situation right now, and I'm comfortable with the idea of going back home, but my pride, it's a pride thing. My pride be fucked up. I can't do it.
Why would your pride be fucked up, if you don't mind me asking?
Because I don't want to go home, and so like it's my mission, it's my goal right now to make sure that at whatever cost that does not happen. So if it still happens after, you know what I'm saying, going to school, having a quote unquote plan, and I still end up going home, I'm gonna feel like a failure. That's just me. Now, granted, if you are in a position where you're in college and you can't, you know what I'm saying, stay where you are, you have to go back home, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with going back home.
For sure, no.
But for me, my mentality is I don't want to. So if I do, I'll be comfortable because, like you said, my folks will welcome me with open arms. Like, come on, get on your feet and then go out.
Do what you got to do,
But for me, I'm like, nah, bro. I have to do this. It's an internal thing. Like, I don't know. It just don't sit well with me going back to the crib after telling myself this is your mission and you a fucking failure.
Because I think college sometimes has the stigma of you done went off to college. Well, and Vanessa, help me if I'm wrong. If I'm like, if this is different for you, then let me know. But for me, like when I graduated from high school, I had friends that graduated high school that same day, and they went off to the workforce. On that day, they became adults, real adults. For me, I went off to college. So I was kind of in a utopia where I was still kind of, you know, sheltered a little bit. If I got in trouble with law enforcement on campus or outside of campus, I could say, hey, I'm a college student. I'm at the college. And law enforcement would be a little lenient to me than they probably would to my peers. But what happens is the day that they call your name on graduation, you walk across that stage and everybody cheers for you. Then y'all go to a restaurant, have some cake, whatever. That's that Saturday. That Sunday morning you wake up, shit changes. Cause and then for my family, like my mom, like she was not a college graduate, so she didn't know like the process of what it was. She saw my brothers do it, but for her, it's like, you got a college degree. Go do something with that shit. Right. And it's like, hey, it don't happen like that. It ain't that easy.
It just ain't no blah, blah, blah. I'm skipping the joke.
Because I had a brand new car. Now I was paying my car note while I was in school because I was working jobs at the school. So when I graduated, them jobs at the school wasn't paying my car note. So I was like, Mom, I need $345 for the car note. Well, you ain't got no job. You got that. Nope. Not yet. I'm gonna get it though.
I remember my daddy was like, "You better go get a job."
Yeah. Why you ain't got no job? You got a college degree. Like, you ain't gonna work that quickly.
Can I borrow $20? I thought you had a job.
Right.
Like,
did you just graduate?
That right there, I can't hear that shit. That's gonna make me snap.
Don't snap on them.
Don't snap.
Don't
It's
snap.
just, and
Ain't you got a college
don't
degree?
feel bad about going back home if you got to go back
motherfucker,
home.
I just been going to school for 4 years for no reason. I just graduated. Yeah, I just left without it in my hands. You feel me? I just said, fuck it, I ain't want it.
Yeah.
Don't ask me no dumb shit like
It's
that.
tough. I think that the day that you graduate, the day that you graduate and walk across that stage, when they hand you that piece of paper, whether it be your actual diploma or it be that little slip that says in the mail, that's what Jay, you hit us with, in the mail. That moment, that when you touch that paper, that's them saying you are no longer protected. You are out here on your own. Figure it out. Remember that old show on Nickelodeon, Figure It Out? Figure it out, nigga. So
all on you.
Real quick, I don't think Jerry's poor. Him and his wife have a beautiful home. Cause I said, you know what I said a few minutes ago.
yeah, I that wasn't.
I know,
wasn't,
but I want to tell the viewers real quick. I want to thank you.
Go ahead
know
and
what I'm saying?
they know I ain't got my necklace on.
Okay,
That would have shown.
my
them.
dog is living well. Okay.
No, not too well.
Relax.
Yeah, calm down. Bring it down. Right. No. I didn't take it as you were saying that. But the only reason now if it was just me by myself, I'll be over here struggling. But the only reason I say that because I have a wife. My wife is one of the best financial planners I know. So she'll have this shit laid the fuck out. Oh, heads in beds by 10. Kids eating this. This is your school lunch.
Heads in beds.
You're packing the lunch. Yeah, we had this shit laced.
I believe it.
So
I have a schedule on the refrigerator.
Right. You know what I mean? So that's why. But earlier we were talking about Earth, Wind and Fire and some of the R&B songs that we grew up on in the early 2000s, in the 2000s era. Vasco, I sent you a picture in our group, and it was a picture of this guy in a white t-shirt, kind of turned sideways, looking at the camera, smiling. He was everybody's first. He was everybody's first friend. Vanessa, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
On MySpace.
Oh.
Put me on your top 8.
This was a guy named Tom. He was the creator and founder of MySpace. And whenever you started a MySpace account, he was your first friend.
He was your first friend.
He was your first friend. And Vasco didn't know who the hell Tom was. Tom is the godfather of social media.
For sure.
Tom is the reason.
MySpace going all the way back to when MySpace.
MySpace was cool.
MySpace was cool as fuck.
What year was MySpace?
I got on MySpace in 2004. I was in
a
elementary
freshman
school
in high
on
school.
MySpace.
And I remember, you were in who?
Elementary school on MySpace.
Oh, no. I was maybe like 8th grade, 9th grade. And I remember because the senior was DMing me. And I was telling my god sisters because
It wasn't even called DM back then. It was called Inbox.
Yeah, and
Inboxing?
and you had
Inbox.
notifications
Yeah,
and
little
stuff.
notifications. You had to go check your wall.
Yeah.
Let me go see what's on the wall.
This senior was messaging
what is a
me.
wall?
Boy,
Oh yeah,
What would that be the equivalent to now?
the wall would be equivalent to your timeline.
Your timeline.
Okay.
Yeah. A wall would be equivalent to any timeline.
All right.
But the wall, so like it was a discussion. I'm sorry, I cut the story
That's
off.
okay.
It was a discussion. So like people would post like a title like, this bitch got me fucked up. Like, ooh, who got her fucked up? So you click on that title, and then she'll put a paragraph. Yeah, that bitch Keisha in school ran up. So it'd be like you have to type the paragraph. You're like, oh shit. And you can comment or you can, do all kind of shit. Go to
What?
that shit was deep, boy. You couldn't wait to get home to get on MySpace, check your notifications, see who had wrote on your wall. If anybody, see the discussion board, see what kind of discussions was happening, and if your girlfriend made you mad at that, y'all broke up, you'll move her from your top 8.
I was finna say you got to go see who on your best friend top 8 because if you're not on your best friend top 8, and then you could start to finesse your top 8 into like your top 10,
top 10,
or
top
your
16,
top 2, and then
top 2.
Nobody would have anybody in their top 8. Them the real cool people who now don't have any followers.
Vasco is so confused.
It's like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter all
Came together.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did all of those just come from the Godfather?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Tom. And then this was the dope thing about MySpace too, that we missed. MySpace was teaching us HTML and we didn't even know it. MySpace was teaching us how to code because you had to go and create your own profile. So you can have like your pictures tiled in the background.
Your name be
raining down, and you have music playing with your rain.
Oh, as soon as somebody come to your page, a song start playing.
Yes, your song start playing. Boy, I'm gonna find you a YouTube video that's like just like show me how MySpace used to look.
You ain't had no AOL.
I had an boy, girl.
The email? AOL?
I had an AIM.
That's what I mean.
All right.
Automatic
What was your first
instant messenger.
email address?
What was my name?
Just
Yeah, Jerry L. Fennell at
so boring.
yeah. I mean, I ain't want no.
What was your first?
Then it turned into Jerry F. Baby, the
Okay.
motherfucking Carter.
What?
it wasn't the motherfucking Carter, but it was Jerry F. Baby at.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jerry F. Baby.
I thought I was Lil Wayne for a minute.
Mine was just Nessa 2005 Holla. But that was it.
Nessa 2005. Holla.
So that was the year I made it. How old was I? 2005.
You had to be in 5th grade. Well, you were a little older than me, so you had to be in
93,
6th grade.
2003. So yeah, I was about 14.
Yeah, it's 2005.
12.
You was 12. I was you wasn't
12.
14, 2005.
I'm language arts.
Yeah, I know. You ain't math. Shit.
I didn't make an email until I was like 2012.
What?
Yeah, I didn't get a phone till 8th grade, and it was a flip phone.
It was
See-
so cool that we didn't have phones though, and you really had to like rush
Get home.
home. I used to have a key to my auntie house, and I used to go over there every single day after school.
And it was 6 of us in one house, and we had one
see?
computer.
Nobody was
So
home,
you
so I had a
know.
computer to myself.
You know how that shit goes.
Did y'all have like
y'all had
schedule?
time?
We didn't have schedules. Like whoever got there first, I would
Survival of the fittest.
normally get it last.
Yeah,
I would normally get it last, but we were blessed enough where we had phones a whole lot younger than our peers. Okay. So like you can check a lot of that on your phone. Because my first phone was like the slide up sidekick.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
my first phone was
second
like a little brick.
My second phone was a slide up sidekick. My first phone was a Virgin Mobile flip phone.
You had a sidekick?
No,
Little sidekick that you slip up.
Those
You slip-
sidekicks is
Yeah,
hard.
I had one of them.
Your
My dad
parents
like
had
three
you
of the
hip.
sidekicks.
Yeah. Put it right there on your hip. Walk around school with that bitch on your hip.
Yeah, you let me borrow one of
Then
those.
you had a ringtone. Ringtones cost you 99 cents back in the day on Virgin Mobile. My first ringtone was bump, 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 doing for fun. Come here,
you
girl.
record the radio.
And then let that you be your ringtone. That's what you did when you ain't had no money.
Well,
That's me.
I was there.
I didn't get my first phone
thing.
until 8th grade. Everybody else had. So when everybody had a Razor, I had one of the like Nokias where you played Snake on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tetris and shit. Oh
where the
my
screen's
God.
still black and white. And then when
Yeah.
everybody else got to the slide key,
Right, I had a
that's when I
Blackberry.
got the Razor. And then when everybody
Got the
I was like
Blackberry
a little bit
G-
behind
okay.
That's
everybody.
the story of my life.
See, and that's what somebody said. Shout out to Asia on Instagram.
Y'all had free internet? Hold on. Y'all had free internet on your phone back then? I remember one
no.
time I ran my daddy bill up to $400. He didn't talk to me.
Hell no.
What was you playing? What site was
She
you
wasn't
And
playing.
you was
She
on
was buying.
MySpace.
Yeah, she was using that.
$400?
Cause that's before unlimited
Unlimited
this and
data.
unlimited
Unlimited
that.
data.
How much is that? Like a minute? It was a set number per minute, right?
I don't know, but this is back.
God, nah.
Shut up.
$400.
Vasco.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You was on
that's-
MySpace for
that's-
6 hours.
Right. Just on that scrolling.
Imagine how much you're on your phone now, though, and
That's
imagine
facts.
if you had to pay
Okay.
every single time you open
did.
a
And
social media
MySpace was
app.
new too.
And it was like by the
And it was
minute.
popular.
That would be a good way to break your social media addiction if there was some
If they had
way.
to make you pay for it.
I'm finna
Every minute.
Tell him that. Right
Yeah,
now.
that was that.
A regulator.
A minute. It was like $1 a minute or 99 cents per minute for data. So you had to jump on there real quick and jump off. So
And before 9.
yeah,
Why before now?
After 9, everything costs. But if you do stuff before 9, like call and text, it's free.
Y'all sound like my daddy when he used to talk about the TV going off at 9 o'clock.
yeah. Your daddy old. If he knew when TV went off,
You had an antenna?
we ain't had an antenna.
Damn.
We ain't had
You
an
don't
antenna.
remember the switch from analog to digital?
I do remember that switch. I remember the switch from dial-up internet. Let's look at Vasco. I remember when dial-up internet was the thing, and then somebody get on the phone and they kick you off the internet. Like, God damn, shit! I'm trying to send a. Like, Vasco, you remember fax machines?
Yeah, no,
You gotta know that. You gotta know fax machines.
Shut down.
You sure
of
you
course.
remember fax
Yeah, I
machines?
mean, fax machines.
I can't believe you didn't know Tom.
Right. I didn't know that he knew. I didn't know that he didn't know Tom. Because somebody
I
was
ain't know
like,
Tom.
they was like, nah, Vasco young, but Vasco know better than this. And I was like, well, Vasco's also from the country too, so it could be a little different.
That's why you don't know David
That's-
Buster's was here.
Yeah,
Your ass.
I was like, Vasco also from the country too, so it could be a little different. MySpace taught me so much about life and love and relationships. I was a rebound on MySpace. Have you ever been a rebound in real life? Have you ever been somebody's rebound and knew that you was a rebound?
Man, no.
I was gonna say I don't know it,
When
but
he said, "Man," I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be good.
maybe I could have.
It's gonna be good." Let's lean in.
Now let's lean out.
That one no, that one no. This one of them maybe. Maybe I could have been because he ended up getting back with the girl and then now they have a baby.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Nah.
They stopped talking, and then I was in between, and now they back together.
You were definitely a rebound.
So that happened. And then somebody else I talked to, his ex-girlfriend was still on his Bluetooth in his car.
Oh.
So what that mean? I heard some story about it was so hard. The sister-in-law told me, oh, he just got to go back to the dealership and he don't feel like doing all of that to get it taken off.
Oh, the sister-in-law lied to you. All you got to do is
think she lied?
All you got to do is hit delete.
He had a challenger. I don't know. Maybe they got some... If you got a challenger, drop it in the comments on how to
let her know.
Remove.
I was definitely a rebound before. But my rebound, it was good that I was the rebound because we ended up having a very... We ended up becoming good friends from it. Mm-hmm. So it was this girl in high school who I had like this huge crush on since like I was like in 8th grade. I was in 8th grade and she was another I had a crush on and she was hanging out with my cousins. And I just stupid Jerry out here in these streets, not stupid.
Jerry?
Not stupid, but like I'm professing, like I like you. Like,
okay, yeah.
Why you do me like this? Come on now, girl. No, I didn't say that, but that's how I was looking.
Okay.
Right. So she was dating this boy, her long-term boyfriend that she was dating. And by the time I got to 9th grade, she was in 10th, they had broke up. Like there was a big breakup. Like everybody knew that they were a couple. Everybody knew that they broke up. So she finally hit me up and she was like, hey, I think that we should, do it. Do this. Do not whoop the whoop.
Oh, okay.
But like we should do it. We had like a 2-hour phone conversation. It was magical.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And
you was laying on the bed with your feet in the air?
I was laying in the recliner with my feet in the air.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is good. So then the next day, like it was like our official first day together at school in front of everybody. And this is how I knew that she was using me as the rebound. She walked me into this thing that we called the 200 building, where she knew her ex-boyfriend, who she had just broken up with, was going to be. She gave me a kiss in front of him.
In the mouth?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then walked away. So I'm like, I'm Billy Badass. I'm like, yeah, nigga, shit. Yeah, I got your bitch. What?
Oh.
That's how I'm feeling. Chest puffed up. Because me and him both played football, so he didn't like me. Because he knew I had a thing for him.
What position did he play?
We played the same position.
Oh.
Which was?
Defensive end, basically.
Oh, so this is a big name.
Basically.
We went to 52, so like he was like a Z, so he was up on his feet. He's like a strong safety / linebacker. Oh. Yeah, so I mean, he was solid.
I was just gonna say.
So like he saw me, but shit, so was I. Now, I backed him up. Yeah, I was second string, but still.
But you was still second string.
I was a freshman.
Just like on the field when he fucked up. Goddamn, it was your time to step up. When he fucked up with his girl,
Jerry,
it was your time to step in.
So this is how I knew I was a rebound though. The next day, because he texted her. I found this out later on. He texted her and told her like how much that hurt him. But the next day, she broke up with me before I had a math test.
How did you do the test?
I failed.
First
that
period,
bitch.
second period, third period, what?
It was the last period. It was 7th period. Last period.
She knew she was gonna break up with you all day.
But the thing is, though, I should have, and she should have earlier.
Somebody broke up.
I knew that it was coming because when she kissed me in that hallway that same day, like afterwards, she had walked me to my car, and I tried to kiss her. And she was like, "Ooh, let's kiss like actors kiss." And I said, "How they kiss?"
What?
And then she hit the side of my face. I was like, "Bitch, you just kissed me in the hallway in the 200 building. You don't really like me." I should have known it then, but then the next day, and then the cold thing is, she didn't even break up with me. She had my ex-girlfriend, who was now one of her friends, text me. And that bitch couldn't wait to do it.
Hurt you all over again.
Right. Because I had broke up with her. She was like, yeah, Jerry, she said it's over. Nah.
Oh, my God.
If Meg the Stallion was like my name right there, she would have said, But she was like, nah. And I was like, no, you lying. So I text her, and she was like, yeah, no, it's true.
She really side kissed you?
Yep.
Damn.
I was like, bitch.
I had somebody call.
And then she tried to lie, say, I don't kiss because I'm a singer. What the fuck I got to do with your esophagus?
What the fuck?
What I got to do with anything?
Don't make no damn sense at all.
I'm a rapper. I was rapping at the time. I'm a rapper.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this ain't the same cups. These new cups.
We're finna be here for 3 more hours.
You just poured 3 shots in that cup.
We gonna hit our time.
1 shot of vodka.
1 shot of vodka. No, so I've definitely been the side dude before, and I've also been like, yeah, I've been the side dude.
Can't
before.
be the rebound.
The rebound. That's what I mean.
Be the fixer upper.
I would like that.
You've been the fixer upper? Have you? I don't think you've had.
I don't think. No.
Have you been or are you the fixer upper right now?
No, what's the fixer upper? Break that down for the audience who's listening.
Fixer upper. You know what I'm saying?
I think I've dated a fixer upper.
Yeah.
What is that?
You got it.
Somebody
Because I might have been. I don't know.
Might have been.
He had a degree, but he was just kind of like content with how things were going. So it's almost like you feel like you have to like plant ideas maybe for them, or like put stuff in their path a little bit so that they're like, they stumble upon it like, hey, I was thinking I could try this. You should.
Go ahead.
Let's go for it.
That's good. That's a good idea that she came up with that I put in front of you.
Yeah. So
No,
that's what
I've
you gotta
never,
do.
I've never been a fixer upper, and I've never fixed nobody up, because if that's you, I can't be with you. If you don't come ready made or easy to assemble, no.
No. I think I've had
I ain't got time.
at least 2 fixer uppers for sure.
I don't had 2 fixer uppers.
I think. Well, explain yours. I was gonna say I think women will take a fixer upper. Men probably wouldn't take a fixer upper.
No, because when I say fixer up, I'm thinking about somebody
Yes
that.
and no.
Okay.
And the example I'm thinking about is close to us, so I'll tell you later.
Okay, because I don't know if men will take a fixer upper. Like, we probably would if it's not that much to fix, but if it's like a rundown house and we got to renovate this whole thing,
Yeah, no, y'all
we
ain't gonna
probably gonna take on that project. But women
But
will.
we'll be like,
Women see potential, be like, okay, yeah,
looks
okay.
fun.
The foundation's nice, the roof is good, everything else we can gut.
I see what you're saying from that point. From that point, and no, yeah, like you 100% right. I think most dudes would not take a fixer upper simply for the fact because they got to put in a lot of work, and guys are fucking lazy, and it's okay. I can say that because used to be part of the game, fella.
Right.
But anyways, what I meant by like a fixer upper is just somebody that you go to like temporary that teaches you.
That's a placeholder.
Yeah, that's
Placeholder?
Yeah,
Wrong word.
That's a asterisk. Put a demerit by that name. Man, ain't no fixer upper. Fixer upper is like, damn, she got potential. She ain't even.
he can have a good job if I put him in
the right
the right position. If I fix his resume up.
If only she knew, or if only he knew that he could do this. Instead of what he's doing, you could. Damn, you did all this. You can go and do that. That's a fixer upper when you got that. It's a project basically. I ain't in school no more. The only projects I do are at work.
I feel that. Ain't got time to be wasting.
Yeah, men won't do it.
Nah.
Men won't do it. Women all day.
Unless he really like her. But the odds of that is rare.
No, because he don't even get a chance to like her. Because once he see all that shit, he can be like,
You got so much shit with you, I ain't really trying to deal with it.
I only know one example, but that's because usually the guy is the one that needs the fixing.
Right.
For sure.
I'll give you that.
It's hard.
It was one girl who was a very nice girl. And I don't even know if this is a fixer upper. She was just too want to party all the time, want to drink, want to twerk, want to da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, want to be seen, want to be heard, want to be. And I was like, hey,
that's
dude.
exhausting.
I was like, no. We can't do this. Because that ain't even my stilo.
Man, I wouldn't even not like that.
I can't date somebody like that.
Yeah. Turn up, shots, bitches, let's go.
Recording every
and still
single
to this
thing.
day is like
God.
that. I can guarantee it.
That's
boy
sad.
or girl, I can't.
Yeah.
I gotta take you in doses.
Let's not go. Let's not. How about we just stay here? No, that person would be a good friend.
So would it be hard for you to date somebody that's like being seen, like not being seen on social media as in like posting 24/7, but as in like having a big following? Like, let's say Veronica had over
I know what you mean.
70,000 followers on fucking Instagram, 80 on TikTok, and let's say 20,000 on TikTok.
And I had like 100.
Right, right. And so now you feel me, like she has all this attention. Would you be comfortable with being with her as like a male?
That's almost equivalent to those Twitter posts that like the girls we have neck and like, fellas, are you comfortable with your girl going out like this?
Right.
That's almost equivalent to that, right?
I see wrong with that.
Because what if she had that following because she has a super dope cooking channel?
Well, that's different.
And guys are gonna find their way to weasel in.
Boom.
Yeah.
You know, on anything.
So if she like if she was doing it based off the merit of like business, professionalism, whatever, then that'd be easy to navigate.
Okay.
If she was doing it based off the merit of,
You would be surprised.
if she was doing it off the merit of, if she garnered those followers based off the merit of that, now she got them off of like body, flat tummy tea, doing ab videos and squats in front of the camera, got these new Amazon leggings, it says make your booty sit up, that would be a little hard for me.
Can I ask you a question? You might want to put this on TikTok. If your wife was to come to you right now, your girlfriend was to come to you right now and say, I have an OnlyFans, I made $10,000 this month alone, how would you feel about it?
What you doing on there?
I have an OnlyFans and I'm posting twerking videos. I'm posting videos.
Twerking and toes.
Twerking
They
and
pay
toes.
for that. Twerking and toes.
Yeah, okay, so you're just twerking the toes. Would you be cool with twerking the toes?
With my wife, who I'm with now, no, because I know that's not her character. I think that a man would know his wife's or his girlfriend's character, like, so that she might be that girl that's like always twerking. So like he'd probably be fine with that. I'm not.
No,
but
no. I'm saying if she came to you today, right? If you
Just answer the question.
in the living room,
no,
and she came through the door and said, "I have an OnlyFans,
no,
and we made $10,000 this month," how was you responding?
No,
just no.
No, I'm saying like no, as in like no, you got to get rid of that shit, or no, we not together. No, we finna break up.
No, you got to get like no, we not doing that. We not doing this. That's not what we do. We don't do that. In the words of Whitney Houston, we don't do crack. We don't do that.
We don't do that over here.
Crack is cheap. Crack is whack. We not doing that. No, I don't know.
So what about you? What if your boyfriend came home and told you that he had OnlyFans?
He on there just slinging his dick like this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he doing that. That's pretty silly, but I can still get money. So he just slinging his dick around. Ain't fucking on nobody.
You should have gave us this question ahead of time so I could prepare.
I just thought about it.
I wouldn't like it simply because he didn't tell me.
But
would it make it
10,000.
better that he told me and then I didn't like it and he still went through with it? I don't know if that would make it any better or worse.
Yeah.
So I probably want to talk about it a little bit, but I can't.
You would be mad.
Would I be mad?
Mad?
Yeah.
I'd be mad because the principalities, because you didn't tell me. But the fact that he's
Give me
on there
5,000, we'll make it even.
swinging and thangin', no, I guess not. I don't think so. I don't know.
I just wondered. Only reason I even brought that
I try to
question
remain
up,
open.
Yeah.
People change.
Okay.
Every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hold nobody to be the same person they are when I met them at 30 that they are going to be when they're 40. That's a decade.
Yeah, that's true. People do change. People do change. Now, we got this new segment on this show right now, and it is called, I'm so excited about it. It is the
that should be one of the things.
We're gonna say it again so I get the soundbite.
Ooh.
You gotta use Koi.
This new segment is our question of the day.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Yep, it's your boy Jerrythagreat, and today's question of the day for everybody in the social media world, whether you are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, the question of the day today is: would you be down in your current relationship with swinging? Would you be a swinger?
Break that down. What's swinging, Jerry?
Swinging, I did some research, and and swinging is participating in other acts, not necessarily always sexual, but with other couples. So you can be a soft swinger, which is where you do.
No, you didn't.
You can be a soft swinger, which is where you do everything but sex. So it's like kissing and touching and hugging and rubbing, but it's everything but sex. Or you can be a hard swinger where you like, getting flipped, dipped, turned, licked, and all that good stuff. So question of the day: would you be down if your partner said, "Hey babe, let's swing"? Vasco, would you be down with it?
No.
Why not?
Hell no. I don't want to share you. It's a principle. I don't want to share you. I don't want to share my body with anybody else. So
okay,
that's how I'm coming into
I can respect that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer before Vanessa because I think that she's gonna give me a little bit more meat than you did.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
No, because I'm with you. I'm with you. I don't think that I would be down with swinging. Into what Vanessa just said, that people change. I don't know how far I would stray because it sounds fun, right? Like you have the openness to.
No, I don't.
Well. to some people,
to other people,
it sounds fun to have that openness of we are so secure in our relationship that we can go and share our intimacy with other people and we still be secure in our relationship. Or sex for us isn't what defines our love; it's just an act. So it sounds fun, but I'd be damned if I look over and hear my wife moaning more than
giggling and shit.
What you doing? Put her leg down. She don't like her leg up like that.
What the fuck is you over there doing?
Hey! Stop looking at her right now.
Don't touch her like this.
Right.
Then I'm gonna get disrespectful to his wife. Put your head right here. Hold it.
All right.
You like this?
That's how you want to play?
You don't see this, do you? Huh?
Say less than, bitch.
Look at his eyes.
Look at this.
Take you around the world. Do the helicopter. Cut the grass. Now celebrate. I'm gonna do all kind of shit. Vanessa, would you be down with the swing?
So last week I went home.
Or have you ever? Let me ask you that.
Goodness. I'll answer both. I went home and we talked about polygamy.
Okay.
And we said if it was accepted in society, would we do it? And I think I said no. And so I went home and asked him. He said, yeah, probably. And I said, okay. So
that
what
changed your view of it a little bit. Like, well,
no, it didn't change my view of it. His never mind. So would I swing? Probably. Now to your soft swing versus hard swing.
yeah.
I don't know. The way I think of soft swing, so I think of like two couples going on a date and maybe like y'all flip flop sides. So like you're sitting next to her guy and her guy sitting next to your guy. And like if you're on the soft swing side, maybe there's just a lot of like touching on the table and stuff, like almost stuff you would consider foreplay. And then you don't get intimate. And then at the end of the night, y'all go y'all separate ways. Think of how worked up you would be once you got back home. Well, I think about worked
Say that one more time.
Okay.
The arousal.
Break that down like a
So
version.
say it's almost like a double date. You go out to get drinks or whatever. If it's on the soft side, you're touching each other and things like that on the table, little cute stuff, like little foreplay things that get you worked up throughout the night.
For sure.
And then y'all go y'all separate ways. You go with your man, she go with her man. Like think of how aroused you would be once you got home, or even on the car ride home.
You'll do some things with your partner, probably.
Yeah,
Huh? Okay.
you would be probably more apt to do some stuff. And then I think on the hard side, that's like less emotional connection because you're just going to link for that.
Right.
So that
For the
could
pleasure.
be cool too. I don't know. I think I'm kind of open to it.
Have you ever?
Have I ever swung? No. No, I haven't swung.
Okay.
I just did the 3 ski.
Okay, the 3 ski. So here are the top 15 things to consider before you become a swinger. So this is a list from Madame Noir.
Okay.
So this is the top 15 things to consider. Number 1, you don't want to cheat or split up. That's one thing to consider before becoming a swinger. Okay. Number 2, you're bisexual.
Okay.
Number 3, your sex life is dead, but your bond is not.
Ooh, I can see that being a reason.
Yeah.
We 4 times this week already. So no, it ain't.
Ain't that then?
Number 4, you have kids.
Nope.
Number 5, your partner is, say this word for me. Voyeuristic. Number 6, you're into jealousy / competition.
Oh,
so
that's
you
a
like
thing.
seeing
Some
that.
people like
Yeah.
that.
That's a thing.
Number 7, you're a rule breaker. Number 8, you weren't meant for monogamy.
That could also be a thing.
Number 9, sex isn't emotional for you. Number 10, you need to enhance your trust. I don't know how the fuck that's going
That
to do
shouldn't
it.
be in the.
Number 11, divorce is on the table. I don't know how that's going to fix it.
I mean, shit, you already about there.
Yeah.
Number
Try
12,
everything.
number 12, you're ready to join the swinger community. Number 13, uneven sex drives bore you.
Ooh.
Number 14, you need to be fulfilled. And finally, number 15, in your mind, marriage and sex are 2 separate things.
Ooh.
So those are the 15 things to consider before
Number 15
what?
lost me.
Marriage and sex are 2 different
Yeah.
things. What, I lost you?
Well, I don't want to completely separate the two. I don't. That's taking it like I think I'm a little radical. That takes it like to the too radical.
To that
side.
screen for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm with you.
I'll dibble and dabble.
That makes sense. If my wife came to me like 10 years from now, I was like, hey, you should swing. I probably would be like, no. I'll be like,
You
no.
don't know what
But
you would say
she
10
probably have to
years.
convince me if she wanted to. I don't think that she would.
Convinced.
But
What's your hesitation?
I already told you, I ain't finna look over there and watch her get her cheeks slapped.
Oh, okay.
Cause I'm gonna punch that nigga
What if
dead
you
in his
can't
chest.
look over?
You ain't finna come home
And
smiling.
what if he has like a nice looking
that don't mean shit.
okay.
No, you ain't finna come over here and hell
Old
no.
school Jerry, which is good.
I am. I ain't
You
nobody,
are. You
ain't
really
no-
are.
Ain't nobody finna come over here and do that. Vasco, you think the same way, right? You look over there,
The only
see your
reason I
partner
low
getting
key
flipped.
I don't be believing everything that Vasco say when we talk about this stuff. Cause last week when we was talking about monogamy, he said, "Shit, yeah, I'll do it." And now, you know,
Like, he ain't gonna swing.
as soon as you said something, some people can imagine. No, I can't. Like, boy.
Okay.
Cause that's my wife.
He wouldn't want to do it with his wife.
That's my whole
Okay,
ass wife.
okay.
My girlfriend.
Week, if we gonna bring it up, I said about the polygamy shit. I said if I was single,
Yes, he did say if he was single. And shout out to sis. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna step on your toes.
If you were single skull and then had a girlfriend, would you swing?
no. And the reason, because I'm on you. Like I'm like you. First off, I don't
If
want
she
to
was interested in swinging,
I would
Can she
tell her
convince you?
no. She would not be able to convince me. And
What
if
if-
she wanted to, she would have to leave me to.
would you be okay with a unicorn?
What the hell is that?
Ooh.
So, you know what a
I
unicorn
wanted
is?
to be one.
A unicorn? Unicorns are women who goes to swinger parties, and they're single women at swinger clubs. I did all this damn research.
A unicorn is like you're just there to be the third. Like you're there to.
Like so, it's basically the threesome.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
It might just be her and the wife though. You don't.
Yeah, you just watch.
Yeah, or you don't even watch. You don't go because you don't.
I was gonna
you
say
ain't with it.
I'm not into that shit either. Just
Okay.
just being in the room and watching. I don't give a fuck if it's a man.
Hey, I'm
lady.
here if you need me.
I'm very
If I need one, I got it.
possessive, whatever you want to call it. What's mine is mine.
Okay.
This toy's mine. Don't fucking touch my toy. I'll beat your ass.
I ain't mad at that, Sko. Don't beat nobody's ass before we go. Vanessa, what's going on this week in Love 'Em or Leave 'Em? And what is it? Where can people find it and all that good stuff?
Love 'Em or Leave 'Em is where you can write into me, Jerry and Vasco, about relationships, situationship, or friendship problems, stuff you got going on. And we will give you our unbiased advice because we don't know you. If you want to find where to write a letter, go to jerrythagreat.com, jerrythagreat.com. Look for Love 'Em or Leave 'Em and click the link. Yo, if you went back to the first show, I tried to start doing that to now. I spit that shit off kind of good.
You did good.
I think.
Practice made perfect.
All right. Go best friend. That's her best friend. Dublin, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, okay. Oh, glasses. Sorry.
Turn me up. Barely hear the music, man.
Okay. What's up? I'm a black 30-year-old man who moved to Dublin, Georgia about 5 years ago. It's a smaller town than what I'm used to, but I like that it isn't as fast as the city I grew up in. I met my current girlfriend about 3 years ago, and we've been together now for 2 years. She's 5 years younger than me, and in my opinion, she's a little bit less mature. The reason I say that is because we have two different views on friends. She has a male best friend who she has known since elementary school, a white guy her same age. She introduced me to him, and he's cool and all, but I don't believe in that best friends of the opposite sex thing. My girlfriend is a huge gamer, and I'm not. Her best friend is a gamer too, so they're always talking about it. Whenever she's online in her office, she's online playing Call of Duty with him. I don't mind her playing the games with him, it's just, okay, let me be honest. I asked her if the two of them had been intimate in the past, and she told me that freshman year of high school, he performed oral on her and they started having sex but stopped because her parents came home. But that was it. Now, how is this supposed to make me feel? Since then, I've been feeling really insecure about their friendship, especially since I pop up to our apartment and see him there on the sofa playing her game. I love her, and I don't want to seem like I'm crazy when I approach her with how I'm feeling. It's almost like she puts him before me at this point. Any advice how I should approach this situation would be greatly appreciated. Signed, she's a gamer, but I'm getting played. How many years younger?
5.
So she's 25?
Yeah, she's 25.
And bro, 30.
Yeah. Y'all in two different... I think... And I only say this because I'm with somebody 30 plus. And I can think back when I was 25, I would not have been ready for him. So I don't think that... I agree with you that she's maybe a little bit less mature and that y'all definitely have different definitions of what friends are and male friendship and female friendship and stuff like that. I gotta be honest, I would be a little bit uncomfortable too. My boyfriend has female best friend, but he is not always on the game with her or talking to her, FaceTime and doing all of that stuff. So there's a balance. So I think a balance is important. I think maybe you should talk to her about that. definitely tell her how you feel about it. Just do so in a gentle way. But I'm not really sure. You can't be mad at how she's gonna respond to what you say though, because this is her friend. They've been friends since elementary school. They have similar interests. I don't think that she's interested in him. I don't get that vibe. But they're just good friends. They've been friends since elementary. Like, I don't know, Vasco. Can your girl be at home playing Call of Duty? Why you not there?
Let me tell you something. I was cool with the story until I heard about this shit. You come home and he's on your sofa playing Call of Duty. Your girl
it's her sofa.
Her house.
Oh.
So they probably live separate.
He pops up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, bro. So what you need to do, and just like Vanessa said, be wary of how she gonna respond to this, because this is her best friend. But how you feel does not need to go without being said. Obviously, yeah, if it was me in that position, I would be a little sus as well of this best friend, simply for the fact they have sexual history. That shit don't sit well with me. And now he's around a lot more frequent than a best friend should be. Nah, cause I would have to tell my girlfriend, look, I understand that this is your best friend. I understand this is your house. However, as your boyfriend, I do feel very uncomfortable with him being here. And it's just y'all two. I understand y'all playing the game, but I'm letting you know this is coming off my heart.
That's gonna sound like, I don't know about the y'all two. It's just if I was her, I would say, what, you gonna be the babysitter?
I mean, I ain't gotta be no babysitter, but I'm just saying, like, if y'all gonna play the game, if y'all playing Call of Duty, why the fuck is he here? Y'all know y'all play online, right? Y'all can play online. Y'all play when I'm in the same room. So I mean, I know you don't need no babysitter, you know what I'm saying? I know you're older and stuff, but I'm just letting you know how I'm feeling. I'm just letting you know what's on my chest. Now, how you react to it, what you do about it, that's on you feel me? But I'll make my move based off of how you move. So
yeah, my friend.
You come home, somebody on your couch,
hush, cause
playing with Veronica.
You're gonna have 6 in your chest. 6 shotgun. Shard off shotgun too.
There you go.
I don't play like that.
Thanks.
I don't. I mean, and let me come back. I'm gonna step back. If I met my wife and she told me that she had a male best friend and that's not the third, that's cool. There's not a point where I should feel like he is put before me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fact that you even feel like that lets me further know.
It's further know.
Y'all on 2 different wavelengths, 2 different paths, like Vanessa said earlier. Y'all might not be ready for each other right now. Love don't cause a thing, but it's gonna cause you your life if you snap. So don't do that. Yes, sir. You can't. She can play games at her house, at your house. You can be there. I don't know what, but what really throws me is the fact that they were, let's call a spade a spade. They were sexually active freshman year of high school. They just stopped
because it was cold.
Because parents was coming home. So he know what her anatomy looks like. Can't be your best friend if I know what your anatomy looks like. Because the thing about men best friends, I'm not gonna say for all, but I'm gonna say for most, like 99.9% of them, a man best friend will be your best friend. Like a man will be he can be your friend, he can be homie, cool, talk to you, friends, give you advice, give you relationship advice, give you life advice. But the moment she say, here go the pussy, he gonna take it. All right.
Hey, bro. You know what you need to do?
What?
You need to try that thing that was a TikTok challenge for a minute. You need to tell her to text him. Hey, me and old boy going through some things.
Don't even play no childish games like that. Don't play no games like that.
Just be funny.
Don't play no games like that, because this a 30-year-old man. This a grown ass man. He already knows what's up. And what I just said, he already knows. If this is a male best friend, at any given opportunity, they've been best friends since elementary school. Some point in high school, she offered him the punani.
He took this.
And he took it. Some point now, if she offered him the pudding pop, he gonna lick it.
What buddy at? Oh, he gone for like 3 hours.
Not even that. Like, oh, I'm so down. We broke up. I'm in between. I'm just so lonely. I'll come over if you need somebody to talk to. What you got going on? I'll be there.
You know I'll be there.
I come. I'm here for you.
You talk?
Then start laying on his shoulder. He start rubbing your back. Next thing you know, he rubbing your butt. Next thing you know, he rubbing your thing. And then next thing you know,
not the 2 fingers.
You that bit Dr. Strange, ain't you?
next thing you know, he got mayonnaise on his hand. So I will say, I don't
on the balcony.
I don't think that man and woman could be best friends. I think that if he was an associate, that's a little different. Does she have other female best friends who are around as well, or is it just him?
That's a good question.
You know what I mean? I think that matters. If she has other female friends who are around and you just redacted that from the letter and they all gamers and they all was on the sofa, then that's different. If it was just him, you need to have a conversation with your girl. You ain't with that. I'm not with this. And if she can't get with that program, with those requirements, you need to dip out. Ain't no coochie that good.
It makes me think, because anyone you have to like explain all of that stuff to, she not going to receive it well. Like, it's not going to go well.
But what you mean?
It's going to be this whole thing.
You be the girl, I'm going to be the guy. All right, let's do a reenactment.
I'll be the best friend.
You be the girl. No. Yeah. You be the girl. I'll be the guy. You be the best friend.
Oh wow. Okay.
And she gonna call you on the phone and say, "Tell John that there's nothing's going on between us." Here we go. And action. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna talk to you first before you call him. Keisha, I just wanted to holler at you for a minute. So your best friend Raheem.
Go ahead, but
What you mean?
What you got to say about my best friend?
I'm just saying, like, I was just, I know that y'all been friends since elementary school, but it's just y'all relationship, just like y'all close, like too close almost for comfort.
To whose comfort?
To mine. I mean, I know that's your best friend. I know that y'all been knowing each other longer than you know me.
What are we doing that makes you uncomfortable? Playing the video game?
Yeah, like I came to your house and he was on your sofa.
Do you want to play with me?
Video games ain't really my thing, but I came to your house. He was sitting on your sofa.
Do you want to pay my rent?
Well, I can't pay mine and yours. I'm just saying I came to.
Do you want me to move in?
Well, not right now, if you wanted to. But I'm saying I'm just not comfortable with, like, I came to your house one day and you were in the back room and he was on the sofa playing the game, and I'm like, what's up, bro? And he's like, sup? And he didn't even really like acknowledge me. Like it was just like I'm almost invisible when he's.
You on that bullshit? That's exactly how it's gonna go. We never gonna get to the phone call. I might be the wrong one for this little skit. You should have did like you and Vasco normally do.
Honestly, I feel like that's how Shorty is gonna react, and she's just gonna look at him like you're
Well, call him. Let me talk to him. Give me the phone.
Hey, hold on. He want to talk to you real quick. Hold on.
All right.
What up, boss?
Yo.
Hey, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. You break no. That ain't how it go.
That ain't never.
That ain't never how it's gonna go.
Oh my.
Do it again. Call him again.
You gonna yell at him again?
No, I'm not gonna yell at him. Call him again. Call him back.
Hey, sorry about that. Hold on real quick.
Hello?
Yo.
Hey, I'm just trying to figure out, and don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to figure out what's really up with you and Keisha, man.
What you mean what's up with me and Keisha? Like
y'all, are y'all best friends or like y'all best friends?
I mean, like, we best friends. We've been best friends since elementary, I believe. So yeah, it's just been a journey for a little minute.
But as a man though, can you kind of feel where I'm coming from though? Man to man, you
want some man to man shit, bro? You think I'm beating your shorty?
No, I don't know, nigga. You ain't beating my shorty, bro. But I'm saying,
where you going with this, man to man?
Yeah, you might be.
Okay, so you got a girlfriend?
Do I have a girlfriend?
Yeah, you got a girlfriend right now?
Nah, I ain't got no girlfriend.
But if you had one, would you be cool if she had a male best friend?
I mean, if the nigga was like me, shit, yeah.
So you don't understand where I'm coming from, how I'm feeling?
I mean, I understand how you feeling. How old are you again, sir?
30.
30?
How old are you?
Okay. Oh, I'm 25.
Well, young man, listen to me. I'm not appreciative of what you and her have going on.
I understand.
Now I appreciate if you just kind of backed up just a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand. All right, granddad. You have a great day.
Shit. Those are the two scenarios on how it's gonna go. Either you on that bullshit or he gonna tell you on that bullshit.
Good luck, sir. I would say, I normally don't say this on the show. I don't want to give you a definitive answer. But if this is going on consistently and the facts are in this letter correct, leave her.
If you have at least 2 other signs that she is much less mature than you, slide.
Get out of there.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
That was a good one.
Thank you. I know him, but I don't know him. Knoxville, Tennessee.
That's it. I know him, but I don't
know him.
Yeah, you gotta put that emphasis
excuse
on
me. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. You have to cut it. Sorry. Oh, I'm not. Okay, this one is titled I Know Him, but I Don't Know Him. Knoxville, Tennessee. First off, I have to tell y'all I'm a big fan of what y'all do. This is one of my favorite new podcasts to listen to, so y'all keep doing y'all thing. The reason I'm writing is because I need some help on how to maneuver this new situationship I'm in. I started seeing this girl about 2 months ago, but she isn't like new. I know her through a mutual friend. She's my brother's best friend's ex-wife. Well, they're separated at this point, but are going through a divorce. I'm in a tough situation because I know him, but I don't know him, if you get what I mean. Like he's my brother's best friend, not mine. Yeah, I've hung out with him in the past with my brother, and even been to a few social functions where he and her were both at, but I don't know him well enough to consider him a friend. Even when I connected with her at a local bar, she had to tell me, oh yeah, so-and-so is my ex-husband. Your brother and him are friends. She and I aren't serious or anything. We just have some of the best sex either of us have had in a while. I'm 27 and she's 34. She's told me I make her feel young again. The only thing that I do know is wrong is to have sex with her sometimes at her house. I would bring her to my crib, but I live with my brother. So should I stop or am I just tripping? Like, I don't think this is a big deal, but I could be wrong. Talk to me, delinquents. What y'all think? Sign if I'm wrong. I don't want to be right. Hey, you ain't doing nothing wrong. You ain't doing nothing wrong. That ain't your best friend. That's your brother's best friend. I guess y'all disagree. I don't see nothing. No, I don't see nothing wrong with it. The only thing that might be a little wrong with it is, cities are smaller than you think, and word gets around quicker than you think. So you might just want to come clean sooner than later. Well, okay, it's wrong that they're not divorced yet. Oh, that's the only part that's wrong to me. But everything else, shit, y'all grown. If you want to get down with another grown person, get down with another grown person. That's not your best friend, and that's not your brother's wife or anything like that. So.
You listen to Vanessa's advice, you're going to get your ass beat. Go ahead, Vasco.
By who?
So
the soon-to-be ex-husband.
So my thing is bro know he wrong. He know he wrong. And let me tell you how I know he wrong.
He not wrong.
Let me tell you how he know he wrong, but he don't want to admit it. I would bring it to my crib, but I live with my brother. You know, if your brother see you with that girl, he gonna beat your ass, cause that's his brother. That's his best friend girl or wife at that.
Yeah.
So you definitely have completely stepped over the whole guy code. Cause I understand.
Is that the rule he's breaking, guy code?
Yes, bro.
That's why I don't know that it's wrong.
Yes, like I understand 100% what you saying on. I know dude, but I don't really know dude.
Right.
But it's the fact that he know your brother.
Yeah.
And you have been out with this man multiple
You
times.
shook his hand.
You have been in his face. You
Took shots
he
with
high
him.
with him. You feel me? Like y'all done built. Not an official relationship, but like we mutuals. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect you, you respect me type shit. You completely just said fuck this nigga, bro.
Yeah.
You completely said fuck this nigga. Now I just want you to imagine if he was to find out.
What he gonna do?
What would he do? Now
Beat
answer
the brakes
that
off
question.
your ass.
Answer that question. And if it's not a good thing, then you doing wrong.
If not, kill your ass.
Yeah, bro. He gonna you. It's the damn.
He gonna talk shit. He gonna say,
34.
"Oh yeah, she over here messing with she a hoe He ain't finna beat nobody up.
No,
he not finna beat nobody
Vanessa.
up.
Okay, hold on.
Vanessa.
He
you're not listening to me.
If he mature, he might not. I give you that. If he mature, he might not. Cause they ain't really
He's
nothing you
not
can do.
mature.
You can't be mad at him. You gotta be mad at the shorty.
Think about when you've been in love. And you done found out some shit when you were in love, and damn, this bitch out here doing this and that. You ain't go after the guy, you went after the girl. I mean, after the girl, you went after the guy.
Yeah.
And
But that's why I said if he mature, he might be all right because you gotta address the female.
I can guarantee that he's probably in his 30s too, probably a little older than her maybe. And I can guarantee that he's probably very mature. But I can guarantee that this situation will make any sane person turn insane for at least 10 seconds.
10 seconds? This is a week.
I'm saying them 10 seconds when I'm in front of you and I snap.
Yeah.
You can't count me for that.
Yeah.
You can't hold me accountable for that. I think sometimes when people when they go to jail for murder and they like, it was like one of them things where they snap, it's like, Your Honor, Yeah, they fucked up, but you got. I kind of on their side.
What's it in the heat of passion or
Heat of passion? There you go. Yeah, that's what it's called. Heat of passion.
It's called act of passion.
So I think that this man knows that he's wrong. Now I will say this: if this was not your brother's best friend ex-wife, I wouldn't be mad at you. If this was like one of your homies and like one of his other mutual friend, like one of his friends, and it was his ex-wife, and y'all kind of ran into each other, you ain't really know her like that. That's fair game. You ain't know, she ain't know. I would probably tell my homie like, "Hey, I'm smashing your homie's girl." Like, I don't know, I don't want to be too sticky,
right?
But I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I would let somebody know I'm bouncing around in somebody else's backyard in case they got to know where to come find the body at.
I feel like that's the backyard.
No, he's bouncing in this man's backyard and he shouldn't be back there at all.
He shouldn't, only because they're married. That's, I don't know, the rest of
not
it.
Even that. It's the fact that your brother. This is your brother's best friend, because then this puts your brother in a tough position with his best friend. Because it's like, damn dog, did you know? Like all y'all niggas flaw. Fuck all the Francises.
Yes, bro. You finna burn if y'all get
fuck
caught.
All the Gene P.
It's finna
Lewis's.
burn a whole bunch of bridges, bro. With that friend. With I don't know about you and your brother. Your brother gonna be pissed off at you for a little bit, but y'all brothers, so y'all will come back.
I say just tell, but I don't think you're doing nothing wrong. Truthfully,
I say you throw this fucking letter away. I say you. To be honest with you, you gotta ask Jerry and Vanessa what the fuck to even say to the lady, because I ain't even been in this predicament.
I ain't never been in this predicament either.
Y'all know how I've been.
The only reason why I said the friend thing is because I've been a guy I played football with in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was messing with his live-in girlfriend.
Ooh.
While they were like still together. They had 2 kids.
Ooh.
But like me and him wasn't friends. Like I just knew him from association. Like we'd have been to like some of the same functions, but never together. We'd have been in the same huddles. We'd have been like in the same circle of people. But like I never, like me and him never really one-on-one had like a rapport. Yeah, like we probably talked one-on-one, but we never had a rapport. So I ain't had no loyalty to him.
I talked to a married person for a second, but he
wasn't married.
They were separated.
Oh, so you been in this person?
They were separated at the time.
So now, when you say talk to a married person, did you talk to or were you intimate with?
So the way this happened,
okay,
I'll tell you the story. It was supposed to be like a possible 3-ski, and I was going to be the unicorn. Mm-hmm. And I met the 2 of them. We went out to eat, and it was really awkward.
How many unicorns have you been?
I've never been the unicorn.
Well, it's 3 skis.
Don't answer that.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I'll answer
that's
later.
Off mic.
That's a different one.
Look,
you're gonna get me off this story.
Because I was like, wait a minute, because this is connected.
No, I was just like entertaining the thought of maybe like trying that out, and so I went out to eat with them, and it was very dry, like bland.
Were they older?
The conversation, no, they were all pretty much the same age.
Okay,
but they are like a military couple, so they've been together for a while.
18 probably.
Yeah, high school.
Speak that whole language with each other.
So nothing ever happened between the 3 of us. Nothing happened with me or her or me and him. And after a while, they separated. So once they separated, he started like talking to me a little bit here and there. And so eventually I did, and I'm like, "Are you sure y'all separated?" He talked to her about it. Yeah, like she done moved out.
So you was wet behind the ears a little bit. Yeah.
Wet behind the ears.
Like you were a little not naive to it, because you.
Yeah. But I knew she moved out. She got her own place and things like that. So once that happened, yes. But we only did it like 2 times. He moved
That's
around.
another reason right there. I went something like, hell no, fuck no. So after the session, got down 2 weeks down the line. Hey, y'all want to try it again? Maybe just you.
Well, nothing happened. Like the 3 of us never happened.
No. I'm just speaking to the fact we were talking about earlier about the whole swinging and whatnot. Like, nah, bro, I can do it.
Yeah, man. Tell your brother at least, and tell your brother at least, so your brother's not blindsided.
Tell your
by
brother
it.
for sure.
So he can back you up.
So he's not blindsided, and that's that for love him, leave him. Vanessa, just one quick question off topic that's not on this page. How does that conversation initiate? If you don't mind answering on air, like that dinner. How does that start? I'm just curious, mind.
Yeah, that specific situation started on Tinder.
Okay.
But I've had other situations like that have started me shooting my shot. Like the 3 skis that I've had started with me shooting my shot and like, hey, you want to hang out? Like me and you just hang out, and then me and her would hang out, and then eventually
y'all hanging out.
We all hung out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that dinner? Because I know you said that dinner was dry.
That dinner was so awkward.
What made it awkward? Like, so
it was just really quiet, and
They
I'm
military people too, bro.
and I'm like a talker, and I like to talk about like deep stuff, like not surface level things. So I don't know. I just want to like jump in and say, okay, what conspiracy theory are you considering right now? And they want to talk about like, how was your day today? And
very formal shit.
You know, like regular things. I don't know that it was just. It was a very quiet dinner. Very quiet dinner.
Okay. I don't know. I was just curious. The whole show kind of, we talked about that kind of, you know, some swinging from the question of the day to this. So it's just curious, like, how does that conversation start? Like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Usually we'll go like, you want to hang out? And then they'll know that you have a significant other. So they'll say, well, does your boyfriend want to do something too? And then you say, no, just me and you. And then the two of y'all hang out a couple times and then do a little things. And
then he interested now.
No, not he gets interested. Then she, so say, get a little explicit. If me and her just got done doing something, at least speaking for myself, whenever I get done with the oral part of things, I definitely want this. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Okay.
So I think a lot of women would co-sign that. Like, no one just wants the oral.
Vanessa says she won't.
You need you need that second part. So like the first couple times, maybe she'll be like, you know, this is cool, whatever, and then there will eventually come a time. This happens every time. Is he in the next room, or can you get him?
Oh, you asked?
No, she.
Oh, she asked.
Almost every time.
Oh, for your. Okay.
So it was like.
I'm sick.
So how you feeling? I mean, I'm good, but you know, yeah, me too. I could. Well, is he?
Okay, who's asking that question?
She would like once.
I don't want to get too deep in the cookie jar.
It's brought like up in text conversations. Like, is your boyfriend gonna want it? And then I say no. I don't bring it up again because I don't want anyone to feel like pressured. I want like when we go out, like it seems like.
You would bring your boyfriend in for you?
No,
for
her. Like,
or are you confused?
Okay,
can I tell them real quick?
Yeah.
All right. So look, basically. They do whatever it is they do.
Sticking and licking and digging and rolling.
Yeah. But they do that with all this up here. You feel me? But afterwards,
just up top.
Right. Afterwards,
like the other fool.
No,
I said
you kissing. Yeah, you kissing lips. You kissing some lips. All right.
So y'all both kissing lips.
Yes.
So, but
so y'all both are like, wait, somebody over there.
So like I've had somebody say,
nigga.
Come on, Vasco.
I'm gonna slip. Goddamn. Oh, it's the bad.
Y'all both looking like, hey, you got somebody over there?
So I never bring it up after that initial, like, I'm not interested in him. Okay, whatever. But eventually, after so many times, it's like, can he? Or...
They get comfortable with you.
Yeah.
And so they like, yeah, fuck it.
So anybody out there that's considering,
hey, baby,
you know, a three-ski and you think that the other girl don't want your man, just accept it. Just go with it.
She walking there like,
I mean, what y'all want to do?
Hell no. I was like, you ready?
Baby.
He already knew what was up. Okay, well, here we go.
It's like
Dylan, he waited for his turn to jump in.
He couldn't get.
Oh, he
probably was uncomfortable with the situation.
He couldn't get a.
It took like almost hours.
Oh, so
what? Oh God, I can't say that.
Yeah, we'll talk later. We'll talk later.
All right, Vasco. What's going on in Florida this week, man? Because there's always some Florida fuckery when you live in the state.
You already know. You already know. It's always something going on in Florida. And this week we just got another Florida woman being so spiteful and just had to get some revenge. Title for this week's What the Florida. Woman tried to set ex-boyfriend's home on fire while he was inside.
Oh, damn.
You gonna hit me with the what the Florida?
Oh, no, I was gonna do it afterwards. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't ready.
It's okay. Go ahead. Press the button.
So, what you want? Which one you want?
Hit me with the what the Florida did you
Okay, say it again, because I wasn't ready. I didn't know if you wanted it or not.
Woman tried to set ex-boyfriend's home on fire while he was inside.
What the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
While he was inside. People out here trifling, but we'll talk about it after the intro.
I don't care what part of Florida it is. The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx in Florida.
It's distilled. It's just like, it's pure. It's 100% pure. Uncut Florida fuckery.
Yo, what it is, what it do, it's your boy Vasco. And today on What the Florida, we have woman tried to set an ex-boyfriend's home on fire while he was inside. A woman faces an arson charge after Lake County deputies say she tried to burn down the shed where her ex-boyfriend lives. Deputies were called to a home to East Highland Avenue in Claremont Saturday just before 9 p.m. According to the arrest, affidavit. What was it? What I say? Affidavit. Whatever it is. Yeah, I asked you earlier. I cannot remember. So I didn't know that hoe. What does that mean?
Affidavit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The document.
That's
a Vasco.
Yeah, you know it. The victim lives in a shed behind the home and told investigators that he saw flames at the entrance of the shed. The man was able to stomp out the flames, which were coming from a burning curtain, and saw Shakima Jackson running away, deputy said. Investigators said they caught up with Jackson at a nearby store and questioned her about the fire. Jackson told deputies that she and the victim had been broken up for 4 days, and she had not been near the shed in some time. The 35-year-old was arrested and then unprovoked said, and I quote, "I wish he would die. I wish he was dead," end quote. According to deputies, eventually Jackson admitted to setting the curtain on fire, records show, and now Jackson faces a charge of arson to an occupied building, and as of 12:21 p.m. Monday is being held on a $10,000 bond in the Lake County Jail.
What the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
10,000, boy.
This nigga Vasco said
bands.
affidavit.
That's okay.
Affidavit.
I'm sorry, let's go.
Affidavit.
I done missed the whole goddamn story. What she did?
So basically, she tried to set her ex-boyfriend's home on fire while he was in it, just the shed. She set it on fire, set the curtains on fire, and then tried to flee the scene. Police caught up to her at the store and like started asking her about what the fuck was going on, and just like
that's what they said, Scott.
Basically, like, did you
what you did?
Bitch, yeah, what you done did? And she was like, shit, I ain't did shit, but fuck that nigga. Like, whoever y'all talking about, fuck that nigga, and I hope he
take your ass
die.
down.
They in that bit. Well, we just gonna go ahead and take you down to the
take you down on.
Yeah, we just gonna take you to the office just to see what. But
I wish you could see her mugshot. She definitely looked like a crackhead.
She looked like
put it on the thing.
This crackhead.
She looked
stuff.
like
This is crackhead activity.
Bro, you try to 4 days?
Because anybody knows.
I know. I was just gonna say they only broke up 4 days ago.
Nah, he took
4 days.
He took my shit. That's what.
He ain't take much. The nigga live in the shed.
No,
he took a few plants.
You ain't hear this. He took my shit. He took my shit.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah. So and then she tried to run over like a leprechaun in the night.
Yeah. You feel me? Look. He's around.
This bitch to burn one curtain and put it in front of the door. Ain't no gasoline nowhere. You supposed to take the gasoline and go around the outside perimeter. Don't let me tell you how to do it.
She tried to jog though.
I play Grand Theft Auto. You take the gasoline and walk around what you're trying to light, and then you shoot it with a gun. Pow!
Yeah, shoot with a gun, throw a little match.
Yeah, and then the gasoline.
I didn't play that game.
I played Grand Theft Auto all years.
I played Man with a Golden Gun.
What the fuck?
007 GoldenEye.
You know,
I played that.
very good, very good.
I'm here.
No. But I wanted to ask from this: have y'all ever had a real bad breakup? Like, what has been your worst breakup? Any crazy breakups? Because for me, I got a couple stories.
Crazy, no. Bad, yes. Shit. When me and my ex-fiance broke up, we were on the verge of eviction. Our last night in our apartment, we slept on the floor.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Because we had moved all of our stuff out, and he was about to move to Miami, and I was gonna be here in Jacksonville. And I remember that. I remember that night. Like,
how did you sleep?
We're gonna try to get back. We slept. No, I mean, we slept. We had a little pallet on the floor.
Y'all slept together that night too?
In our bedroom.
No, like y'all slept together.
Yeah,
like y'all was
we
intimate.
did. And probably so.
Okay.
I mean, last time we finna be with each other, nigga, might as well.
Yeah, and
this
ever
right here, a
since
little
then,
closure for you.
That was like our breakup, and yeah, we broke up. And I was crying every day for the next month until I went to New Orleans.
This was your first. This is your first love.
No, my first love was my high school.
So this is one right after your first love. Mm-hmm. This is when I gave you the ruby.
Second.
The ruby.
The ring.
The ruby.
Yo.
Ruby Johnson. I don't know if I ever had like a bad breakup. I wanted to choke.
You want to choke her?
Not choke, but I just wanted to
outline her.
Show you what I was capable of doing. I definitely wanted to do that to one.
I never been so mad.
Whatever had me down, like Vanessa.
That was like the worst. That was probably the most down I've ever been.
Yeah, my first love had me down. My auntie had to come get me out of bed. Hey, nephew.
My daddy had to come get me every day.
Don't look like this. Come on now, you better than this. That's love that you feel. That's real love and heartbreak that you feel. I don't wish that pain on my worst enemy. I tell you that.
He even took to Facebook. My daddy did.
Took it off of Facebook?
No, he took to Facebook
and say y'all pray for my daughter.
No, to like shade.
Lil' bro?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, puss ass nigga got my daughter fucked up.
Say that.
Got my daughter fucked up.
It was like, hypothetically speaking, if I give you a college grad and this, that, and the third, and you can't take care of her, why should I give you my blessing?
Ooh, your daddy is petty.
But that's just hypothetically speaking, that is.
Hypothetically speaking.
Wow.
Well, he really was saying, oh, puss ass nigga got me fucked up.
Got my daughter in here crying.
Got my daughter in here crying. Eating ice cream and shit, butter pecan.
You see it as your daddy doing it?
That was my dad. Yeah, and that memory just came up on Facebook like on Thursday.
Oh, he didn't even delete it.
He posted it again. He was like, just posting again, hypothetically.
It's a reminder.
Now, was your ex and your daddy friends on Facebook?
Yeah.
So he saw it.
He don't care.
No, I'm not. I know your daddy don't give a damn.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know
don't
your
care.
daddy don't give a damn. Yeah.
Why would he?
I like I said, I had one breakup that was like my first breakup, but I think all men get that one, and then we like that turns us into.
I'm a dog.
Not necessarily always.
I was going to say it's two transformations that you can have due to a bad breakup.
Okay, break those down.
The first one is I feel like where you was going with it, where you get your heart broken and it's like, you know what, fuck this bitch and fuck all the bitches in the world.
Yeah.
I'm finna do me.
Yeah.
And then the thought version of whoever you is born. And then that's when your little journey begins. And then, and then the second transformation, that's when you realize like, damn.
The second one is when you turn to, oh my goodness.
Stop! No, bro. So that's three.
Oh my goodness.
Stop. No. I was gonna say you fall in love.
Bitch.
Okay.
That bitch.
Nah, say what you said.
Nah, say what you had said.
Say the joke. Say the joke.
Say what you had said.
Say what you said.
Bitch.
No, bro.
Like, who the fuck broke your heart? That bad bitch.
You'd
My
be
boss
surprised.
says beat.
That happens more in the girl community than the male community, though. At least from what I know.
I'm not going to agree with you with that. I don't know. People are born that way, Skull. That's what you're supposed to say.
I mean, that is true, but I'm saying for the most part, like.
Oh, I was just finna, yeah.
I don't know. I think that girls are also more free to do that. Women are more free to do that.
Okay.
We get less scrutiny.
Yeah, women can go over there and dip one down and come back.
Our immediate families. Oh, we feel it from them.
Yeah, but even if you like cute with it, no, not cute with it. Y'all get what I'm saying? If you, damn it, fix it, Jerry. Even if you hide it, there you go.
Okay.
Even if you hide it, you tiptoe around. They don't know. This is my friend Keisha, and we gonna go in the room and do some homework. And Keisha, they got your ass pinned up against the wall. Your mama would never know.
I've been in a situation like that.
In high school?
Not in high school. No, hell no. In high school, although my mom did think she thought I was.
Because you played softball, that's why.
I used to dress like gym shorts and stuff like that. She took my god sister out actually and asked her if I was bisexual in high school.
What you got?
And then like in spite, I wasn't at the time. I hadn't even had sex at the time. I didn't like girls or boys or anything. And
you were asexual.
So right after I found that out, I started wearing gym shorts all the time. Mom was like, "Why are you wearing that?"
Piss off.
I don't know. Maybe I like girls. And then I went through that phase for like maybe a month.
Oh, okay, that ain't last too long.
No.
Then you got some dick. You was like, wait a minute.
In high school, I was not into girls. First of all,
this is all right with me.
This is okay.
And when I got some dick, I was like, "Ooh, this hurt. I don't want that near me anymore." And then I went back to it. I was like, "Yeah, this is shit, right?"
Yeah, this is shit. Yeah,
shit, right?
This what you want? Yeah, I can do it for you. Yeah. Oh, what you want?
I can take you there.
I can take you there.
Yeah.
Y'all are stupid, man.
Jerry, what's in your top 5 this week?
Yeah, so on TikTok they've been going crazy about the black translations.
Oh, yeah.
What
And they
means.
said they wanted something that next week.
They did.
And
They
what you
wanted
said.
more.
But disclaimer to all the black people, they probably not watching the show, but to all the black people who's like, y'all giving the codes away to white people. No, the fuck we not.
Y'all, what? That makes no sense.
The fuck up. We not giving no code. None of this shit is secretive. This ain't Da Vinci's Code. We ain't unlocking shit. So to all the black people on TikTok,
just
who's
chill.
like, y'all giving away the codes to black people, to white people, y'all let white people know when I get shut the fuck up.
Damn.
And keep scrolling.
Trying to be
Shit.
nice.
Don't keep scrolling. Like, comment.
No,
and
I
stuff,
don't want. Shut the fuck up. And go look at something else. But this week in my top 5, I wanted to do, because I'm from the South, and last night my wife reminded me that I was from the South because I said the word marinate.
Marinate.
You definitely from the South.
And she was like, say it again. I was like, you gotta let it marinate. And she was like, the way you said it is really country. And I was like, well, you gotta say marinate. Say marinate, Vasco.
Marinate.
Say marinate, Vanessa.
Marinate.
How I say it, like y'all, marinate.
Oh, yeah, we all.
That came out country?
Everybody said
So,
marinate.
These are black proverbs from the South. And this is the definitions of those black proverbs from the South, because we talk a little different down here. So this is
Everything
This is my
proverbs.
top 5.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Yep, it's your boy Jerrythagreat, and this is my top 5 of the week. The top 5, maybe 6 black proverbs defined. You might hear these words at your grandma's house. You might hear these phrases at your mama's house if your mama a little older. You might hear these around the way. So this is Jerry's top 5, all right? If you start seeing shit, I ain't gonna be fucking with you. I mean, you can be there by yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead, Vasco, because you just did a lollipop. You fucking up a TikTok video. You just did a lollipop.
Get right.
And a damn lemonade. And that you opened that shit and I smelled it. I ain't gonna do your shit tonight.
You're right. You're right.
Y'all smelled it too.
Give me some dick. Jerry!
No, not even that. That shit is
Give me
potent.
some dick.
Go ahead, Vasco, with the top 5. Because
All
she
right,
just
man.
trying to be a soldier.
Somebody gonna clip that.
Hold on.
Get your ass.
Shit, I might go viral. Who
Get
knows?
your ass
Might become a
for
meme.
that.
It's all good. It's all good.
Go ahead.
All right. Hold on. Wait a minute. Some of the milk ain't clean.
The circumstances around this problem has me a little uneasy and suspicious. I would take caution when moving forward, as this could be a sticky situation.
Yeah? No, I told that girl. I said, if you did for a booger, you gonna find it.
If you continue to search for an issue that really isn't present, you'll eventually find an issue that was never really intended to be a problem.
Look, as your friend, I'm just trying to tell you, I feel like you're doing a lot of things, man, at one time. You're burning your candles on both ends.
That's a good one. My grandma said that to me all the time. You working too hard and you're going to end up burning yourself out if you don't work smarter, not harder.
See, I never liked that motherfucker. That's why I always say you got to feed him with a long handle spoon.
That's one of my favorite ones right there. Let's go.
Yeah.
That one means you may have to work with them, but don't trust them.
Oh,
You know,
I feel
keep
you.
them at a good distance where you can see them, but they ain't up close on you. Feed them with a
feel you.
long handled spoon.
I feel you. I
Yep.
feel you. See, yeah, man. See, that's why I can't hang ride them too long. You know what they say? If you sit in shit too long, it loses the smell.
Yeah, you better say that
Hey,
shit.
hey.
So, don't let your situation define you and become you. So if you sit in shit too long, it becomes your environment. So get the fuck up out of there.
Facts. This one right here, this one hit home. Huh? What you say? Boy, if you can say huh, I know you heard me. You want me to say it exactly like you had it?
Yes, please.
All right. Huh? If you can huh, you can hear me.
You heard what the fuck I said. Get your ass up and take that trash out.
Bro, it's so aggressive.
You can hug, yeah.
If you can huh, you can hear, nigga.
That's my top 5 for the week.
Top 5.
Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Vanessa, it's on you. So what you want to do? What do women want to know this week, ma'am?
This week, we want to know, how do you know when it's time to give up a pursuit of a woman? Whether that be sexual or you just want to talk to her. How do you know? Give me an answer for both sides, maybe.
Easy. When she say no.
Multiple no's. Multiple no's
So
means
one
leave.
no and multiple no's.
Yeah.
Because
What-
some people
okay,
think
say
no
break
means
down-
convince me.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
that's what side I feel like you might be on scope.
So the only reason I say multiple no's is because one thing female have to understand is that niggas is persistent. Guys are very persistent. So just because you tell them no one time, he not finna stop. He will continue to try. He might not try the next hour, but he might try in the next 2 days, that next week. So multiple no's are going to be happening to give into this individual for them to finally get the message. So that's
how many no's? How many? Give me under 5, more than 5.
So this is how I feel. If y'all need a code to abide by, after 5 it's blocked. After 5 is blocked.
After 5 is a lot.
This a woman
that's exactly what I'm saying. Because women always talking about I don't want to be mean. I don't want to just block them. Bro, you got 5 times to deny a motherfucker, and after they don't get the message 5 times.
So you got 5 good morning, beautiful.
Yes, bro. I have a boyfriend, or leave me alone. I'm not interested. It's plenty of things that women say to indicate that they is not fucking with somebody. So for you to get 5 no's and you still is pursuing, now it's a little weird. Now the girl needs to do something.
That right there, what you just said, that's how you know you need to end a pursuit. When the shit starts to feel weird.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what the level of weird is for you, but when women, this is just a take to women. Instead of having to get the 5 no's, just say, nigga, no, you're getting weird.
Ooh, that would be good.
That would be good.
It's getting a little weird.
It's getting weird.
But then they gonna
hit, bitch, you tripping.
Man, they are,
and then that's when you block them.
That's when you block, because you already know what time it is.
It's getting this hit a man with, hey, no, because women sometimes try to coddle our feelings, like, hey, no, you're such no,
trying to be nice.
And I'm not.
I think I try to
I'm not blaming women for that. I'm not blaming women for that. I think that anybody tries to coddle anybody's feelings when it comes to neglection. Even when you get when they hire you for the job, it's like we had so many good candidates, although you were great. If you decided to go to another direction, then you be like, well, what I did wrong in the interview? Bitch, you ain't get the job.
Yeah, don't, yeah. Hey, moral of the story. You
ain't get the job.
You ain't passed the test, my guy.
Move on. So you want to do it in the interview? Don't do it with women. When women says, hey, I'm not really, I got a boyfriend, I'm not interested, we got that. That's the point right there.
Exactly, bro.
Shouldn't take 5 no's.
Learn to respect that shit.
Just say, no.
You just got to change that whole culture.
Commented on every picture. So beautiful. Good morning.
I'm getting a little weird.
Hello. I'm here. How are you? Please stop talking to yourself in the DMs.
You beyond weird.
That is strange, but it happens a lot more than you would think. Another thing that happens, please don't do this if you do this. 1, don't do that. Don't DM me 16 times every time I post something.
3 strikes you out, buddy.
And then also, once I do block you, don't go at me from another page.
That's so weird.
And message me from that page.
So weird.
It is my business page.
No, it's not. You just made this shit. It's got 0 followers.
It'd be their business page, or it's just a second page that they made, or their first page got blocked or reported because they're always posting inappropriate or crazy stuff. So then they got to add it. If I block you one time, please don't come at me again.
Yeah,
I've had that happen.
That's so weird, bro.
Shit gets crazy.
It makes us feel very uncomfortable and almost
I was just gonna say, it's hard being a girl.
Unsafe, and then we start to feel like maybe we're being irrational because it's just online, you know what I'm saying? It's just Instagram or Twitter, it's just the DMs, but we shouldn't have to feel like that. Stop the pursuit.
So Vanessa, for you, what are your no-nos? If you had to give guys some no-nos, what would be your no-nos?
Don't send messages.
Don't send messages. And
I'm sorry, that means we got to talk for a long time. Okay, here we go. Don't send multiple messages back to back without a response. Mm-hmm. Don't add me from multiple accounts. Mm-hmm. Don't communicate with me through someone else.
Okay. Yeah.
That's something that a lot of
childish.
people do.
That's childish as fuck. What is wrong with you?
They don't know, and I don't know either. What else can they not do? Don't call me from an unknown number. Don't text me from an unknown number.
What?
They do all of that thing. Don't call people on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
Because people do that too.
Yeah. Or I didn't know you even leave messages on Facebook.
Yes.
I had some cougars leaving me some Facebook messages.
Talking about what?
Man, it's basically how they was gonna pay my bills for college and be a sugar baby and whatnot.
Would single skull mess with a cougar, and have you ever? You never had a cougar situation? I kind of don't believe it because I feel like every college football player has kind of had a cougar situation.
Of course. I mean, all right, I've had cougar incidences. I haven't had cougar situations. Let's put it that way.
Tell me about one of your cougar incidents. How old was she and how old are you?
So this woman was I would have to say she's about like 50. Yeah. She's about 50.
That's a lot older than I was expecting. I was thinking like 35.
Nah, she was 50. She had like a grown ass kid. I remember her showing me the Instagram profile.
How old were you?
Bro, like this wasn't too long. It was like
it wasn't too long ago. You said
I was working at Tuesday morning, so I was back home. No, no. I was back home. I feel like I was 20. I think it was 20. Yeah,
20 and a 50-year-old.
Yeah, she came. It was a white 50-year-old. You feel me? So she was not. Yeah, she
white 50.
Yeah, she seen the opportunity to run with a sugar baby and she took it. But I was like, nah,
sugar baby.
So you didn't?
No, hell no. Like I could feel the vibes. I could feel what she was trying to go with the conversation, what she was trying to do with me, and I was like, first off, you don't even know. Like you look like the bottom of my shoe. First off, but.
I joined the whole sugar baby website once.
You told us.
Yeah, I did.
For real?
Nah, Skull wasn't here. You told us.
Oh, back in the.
October 3rd.
Yeah.
Well,
in case we got some new folks, when I was single, this was like towards the end of my singleness, I was like, let me try, the whole sugar baby thing. Mm-hmm. And I went through. It's really intense. Like they have a vetting process and everything. Like some of these, you can't just join these sites. You have to like submit a picture.
It's the whole thing.
And, yeah,
it's low-key kind of scary though.
I don't think so. I think once you have money, it's okay to pay for like cut through the bullshit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like you don't have to go on all these dates and stuff. There's a person out there that can find people specific for your situation, and why not take advantage of that?
Yeah.
So I did that. They vetted me. I was supposed to meet like a 50-year-old tech investor or tech guy or something.
You love man in tech.
He was from I didn't know they don't give you a profile to pick from. You are the profile to pick from.
Okay.
I'm in the lineup. So she was like, it was like a matchmaker. Oh, this guy is interested in you. He wants to meet you on this day. Like he was out of town, out of the country for like Christmas break. So he had to meet me after the New Year. And I never showed up to the lunch.
Damn.
And I felt bad, but I just couldn't go through with it. I was like, is this really me? And that's when it gets to that line, because women will say, I'll try that. People say you'll do a lot of stuff, and then when it comes and it's facing you in the eye, is you really gonna do it? And I didn't go through with it.
But I was
my whole life
next level shit.
Would be completely different probably if I went to that lunch.
Yeah, good job. What y'all talking about? Because I had to step out for a minute. If John did good at holding
Vasco
it down.
almost had a sugar mama.
Yeah,
and I almost was a sugar baby.
Right.
Okay. I never had
you
a sugar.
You ever had that?
I dated a woman that was older than me, but I
You dated?
Not dated.
How much?
In my mind, I would say we was dating, but we wasn't dating.
How old was she?
I was 19. She was 34.
Oh, you was out here.
That is old as. That is so old for a 19-year-old.
Hey. Oh, okay.
Tell me about it. What was it like?
A headache.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
really?
How so?
It's same. 24-year-olds having the same. 34-year-olds having the same problems 20-year-olds are having. They just got more bills.
Were y'all intimate?
Yeah.
Was it good? What? Really?
Bro, she probably was
34-year-olds having the same problem that 20-year-olds having. They just got more bills.
I was thinking of. Okay.
I learned that on this show.
Yeah, I mean,
keep it a band with you. I swear to God, bro. These
it wasn't the
ridiculous.
worst, but it wasn't like nothing to write home about.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like.
Interesting.
It just was an experience.
Yeah. That lasted for like 6 months, but.
So really, it's just something you can cross the bucket list.
You kept with some.
We worked together.
Oh.
We worked together, so it was like I had to see you.
Oh, so it was like, damn, what you doing after work?
You there? You might as well.
When she got fired, I was like, thank God.
I ain't got to put in no more work.
You was trying to call to her feelings.
What you trying to do? What you want? How you feeling today? You trying to? No, I wasn't. No. Wow. I was trying to be exclusive, and I guess for her, the word teens didn't sound good. So like when I turned 20, she's like, it's better now. We can probably go public. But I was like, by that time I was like, yeah. And then like she was like a habitual, I don't want to say a cheater, but she had 3 kids already. Like 12, 8, and 3. And then her 3-year-old daddy was also like in his 20s as well. So she might have to think for young guys, must have.
Yeah.
But you dodged the bullet, buddy.
Yeah. So
But you were considering it.
No, because she was still entertaining the 3-year-old's daddy, and then these other guys that was older. And I was like, you got too much going on. Like you doing what these other hoes.
She told you all that up front, though?
I found out. No, I found out. That's what I'm saying. Like 34-year-olds. 34-year-olds got the same problems that 20-year-olds going through.
I was straight up.
More bills. Yeah. They just got more bills. Vasco, man. So let's before we get up out of here, man. You talked about earlier about not wanting to go home. Were we on mic when we said that? I've been drinking. We was on mic when you said you didn't want to go home.
I think so. Yeah.
So you've been apartment shopping.
Yeah.
How has that process been going? How's the hunt been going for you?
Well, I'll tell you like this, my guy. Jacksonville prices have definitely shot the fuck up. But it's been good. It's been steady. I done been to like a total of.
What the hell is being steady? You got something?
Eight
I know a
apartments.
1-1 on the it's right across the street from me.
A 1-1?
I'll get with you after this.
Okay, doing all for real.
Good price. Affordable for him.
Under 7.
Oh shit! Call her. Go. Stop the segment.
It's right behind the liquor store, but
You better
The
go.
location still
it's
okay.
still we right up the street. You can holler.
So how far is it from, and this is the help me answer something else. How far is it from JU?
Because the reason why he asked that because he don't want to be too far from.
Baby.
Yeah.
You real close to the interstate, so it might
You got 30
on the
minutes.
west.
Okay. That's not 30,
About
30 minutes in
Why
Jacksonville.
you
though.
ask that question?
Cause I have a roommate. You feel me? So and he's still gonna be going to JU.
You have a roommate?
Is he gonna stay your roommate once you graduate, or what's the
Yeah.
living situation?
Oh no, I don't have a roommate right now. Like I'm saying, like he's gonna be my roommate for when I do graduate.
Well, you can't get this one
You
bedroom.
can't get a 1-1 with a roomie.
You gotta,
That's, you did say one.
you gotta have a roommate.
You ain't gotta. You might not need one.
We'll talk.
We gonna talk.
Yeah, we'll talk.
But anyways, go ahead back to your search.
But yeah, I went to. I'll just
Sorry,
tell y'all
bro.
about today.
Fuck you.
We went out. Don't do that. We went out today. We found a nice little place.
Talking about you want to go home. Shit.
Oh,
Right.
y'all went together, you and your homie. Okay.
We went together. We found a place.
How much was it?
It was cool. Like a piece to be there. It'll be $587, I believe it was.
Y'all looking somewhere that's too expensive then.
No, not even.
I mean, $587 is cheaper than $700 by yourself.
Because
It
you gotta
is,
think.
but then- but-
we looking for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Most of those is gonna run you at least $1,200.
Come to the west.
Yeah,
At
go to the
least.
west
Come
side.
to the west.
Yeah.
Go to the west side of Jacksonville.
We'll talk
the,
for
the
sure.
reason why I say that though, so can I'm a look. Shit. I want to say this as because I know who your roommate is, and he's a good ass dude.
Go ahead though. Talk to me because my folks been doing the same shit. Like
You need to look by yourself as well,
of course.
because you don't want to end up in a situation where what you have this plan and then the shit just crumbles,
through.
or his situation changes and like, hey, bro, I can't do it. Now you kind of, you could be fucked.
and now I gotta pay for all this shit by myself. That shit.
Right. And that's why places like the district on Kernan, which they were nice to stay. They're very good for recent college graduates because you paying for your own space. Just because y'all got kicked out don't mean
I
they're
was
not
gonna
good.
say they was real racy when I was around them.
You paying for your own place, but you're not dependent on anyone else.
Oh, it's like so it's kind of set up like the Commons, how like you pay for your room.
It might be communal,
That
but
person pay for their room.
Right.
And if they don't pay for their shit, you get the fuck out.
Yeah, but you still good.
Right,
yeah.
right.
And then typically most stuff is included like your lights, water, cable, internet,
Yeah. But
TV.
I didn't know how fucking important, and I'm probably gonna butcher this word, but help me out.
Go ahead.
Amenities.
No, you said it right.
Okay, I didn't know how like
A little
important.
slow, but you said it right.
see,
that shit
that
was.
that could have been one of the terms. Remember this versus that.
Amenities. Man, I be feeling like I'm looking for too much when I put my shit in.
What
'Cause
you be looking for?
fucking essentials, furniture. I would like to have.
Well,
I
you wanted
can't.
to,
You want
you wanted to
fully
come
furnished.
furnished.
And that's why my shit be up too.
You want fully furnished.
Okay, what else?
Fully
You'll
furnished.
look.
I would-
Parking spot.
I would love AC. Is that too much?
That should be basic. But go ahead.
But you would think, but it's like, but
I would
You
like
want a
I would like a
dishwasher?
light.
I would like some in unit washer dryer if possible.
A washer dryer is understandable, but I said a dishwasher. Okay, you can do without
Okay,
that.
you
I
do
don't
that
need that.
dishwasher. That's okay.
And to be honest with you, those are my three big.
You want furniture and you
That
want
furniture you gonna have to
AC.
let go.
Yeah. So if you want furniture, you need to go to the
We
district.
gotta go thrifting.
Right.
I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
See, yeah,
Alright,
you
then.
gonna be in some trouble, sir.
You gonna be back home,
Right.
In Augusta,
Damn.
where you from?
Macon.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is.
don't disrespect.
You gonna be back in Macon if you gotta have furniture.
No, we'll talk though for sure.
Yeah, yes, sir.
But no, it's been going good.
Good luck,
man.
man.
I was looking at this one, and the lady who I was fucking talking to get the place, she started recommending me another joint while I'm there.
Has any of these places pulled your credit yet? Okay.
We won't get that far because usually I don't like what the fuck they got to offer. It's up
class.
What are we offering?
Man, I'm talking about like room wise. Like the day I went up in a little neighborhood, whatever you want to call it.
The district?
Whatever the fuck you want to call they little area they had for the apartments.
The community.
Yeah, let's just do that. So we go in and off rip, like the smell.
So you didn't like the clubhouse?
The clubhouse?
No, she didn't like the smell of, like in the club, like in the office, huh?
No. Like they took
in
us
the
to
apartment.
Yes, for the
smell
fucking
like mildew.
Bro, dude, how are you taking me to a shitty ass apartment for me to look at as a potential home buyer? This shit is trash. This shit is not clean. It's
What's the name
stank.
of it? Did it end in Arms or Gardens?
I ain't gonna do that. We'll talk about that.
For real. Or Heights.
All right.
But just, more of the story, I was just like, bro, this is trash.
Yeah, you going through that? I had to ask one person. I was like, hey, how much is the upgrade from the roaches? Because I don't need them.
I didn't have these in the amenities.
Situation.
Yeah,
I've been pretty lucky.
How much is the upgrade from the roaches? Because I don't need them.
When I lived in Daytona, my rent was like $700 for a 2-2.
You had a roommate?
I did have a roommate.
Okay.
When I moved here, I lived off of South Side. I had a 2-2 for $850.
That ain't bad.
And right now we're in a 2-1 for about $850.
That ain't bad.
So that's cool because as of right now, the prices I have for 2-bedroom, 2 baths with amenities.
$1,000+.
With amenities, I would be paying. It'd be like $680 a piece.
One thing you might look into is instead of apartment complexes, private lenders. So like the person we rented our condo from, like he lived in Hawaii and he was a retired physician. Mm-hmm. So that I think that's maybe why our rent was so cheap. Like it was just passive income for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So. But then that also comes with other things. So like you can't just call the leasing office. You have to call the property manager and then wait for the property manager to come out. So you might have a good one, you might have a bad one. But that goes with anything.
You're going to be without AC for 2 days until they get out there.
That might be an alternative instead of looking
I'm open to all
traditional.
Another alternative will also be to look for yourself.
Rent a house.
I know.
You might be cheaper for y'all to get maybe one more roommate and get a 3-3.
Look house. For yourself. I don't trust niggas. Not that my friends who I know dearly.
I mean, Jerry a lone wolf.
I'm not. It's not that I'm a lone wolf. It's just that sometimes you can't. You don't want to have to depend. If we all live together in the house, right, and we're splitting that bitch, and say Vanessa got laid off this month for whatever reason, coronavirus, and her job furloughed and let her go. Mm-hmm. The fuck we gonna do? Because we got to pay her $650.
Well, hopefully you and you got a little bit in the tank saved up.
Hopefully. But if we don't, we got to find a way to come with this because they don't want to hear that.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
They gonna want their money. So I rather bet on me before I bet on anybody else.
That's about 100%.
Yeah, and not that living with friends aren't cool and fun, but do it in a way that makes sense. So like,
of course,
the district on not that I'm promoting them or someplace like it where y'all can still be roommates. But they have an individual lease, and you have an individual lease, and bring somebody else in that bitch. They got their own individual lease too, and that way we still friends. I rather room with you before anybody else. But if you ain't got it, or if I ain't got it, or if they ain't got it, we still good. I'm still good at least.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's all I gotta say. We gotta get the hell up out of here.
You got something else?
No, that's it.
Oh, okay.
We gotta get the hell up out of here. It's your boy Jerrythagreat. You have been tuned into the Dignified Delinquents. Vasco, where can I was gonna say Valir? Vasco, where can the people follow you at?
Why you ain't that?
No, I'm just confused because I thought we was ending with the motivational word.
But we gotta save time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, until next time. Yo, it's your boy Sko, aka IM.VSJ, and you can follow me at IM.VSJ on the gram, IM.VSJ on Twitter, and IM.VSJ on Snapchat. Now, to my right, lovely Nessa, where can they follow you at?
Facebook. I made a professional page.
Go ahead, shut your mouth and slap somebody.
So Nessa Mufasa on Facebook, Instagram Nessa_Mufasa, Twitter Nessa_Mufasa, and shit. Follow us right now.
There you go. Dignified Delinquents on TikTok. Hey, it's your boy Jerrythagreat. And listen, motivational piece. He will do exceedingly and abundantly all things that you can think of or ask. As long as you honor him, his blessings will chase you down and overcome you. He'll put you in the right place to win. people will go out of their way to be good to you. Declare God's favor over your life today. It's your boy Jerry the Great. You can follow me on all platforms at Jerry the Great. That's Jerry THA Great. We are the Dignified Delinquents, and guess what, y'all? We out.
Yes, sir.